What's happening, y'all? The Misbelief Radio Show finna go live. You heard me. We out here. We got J.Steel. Hey, she's a fox.
She ain't cuter than me though.
I'm definitely not.
She is. I mean, they both got some big hindquarters, but she got him. And as always, man, the homie Yoseph Pons. He's the man. I'm gonna say that every chance I get, bro.
Mission essential.
Every chance I get, man. Mission essential. Who else would roll my blunts if it wasn't for him, huh?
Passing them cigarettes.
Who else would hold my keys, my cell phone, and my cigarettes when I hold my pockets to look lumpy when I'm on stage, huh?
Park the car when you gotta get on stage.
Yo, Chris put
slide over a little bit this way so I can have all y'all in the same shot.
You know Chris Royal?
Slide over a little bit. When you see me do that, you do that, yeah.
I didn't know he was at Days Hotel last night.
Right there. That way I can get all three, y'all.
Yeah, I still want you to pan quite a bit, though, you know.
No, I'm just gonna pan, but when I do my
Why am I even telling you what to do?
Do what you do.
Why am I telling you what to do? Nigga, do it. Just do it. What's today's date?
Shit, is it the 14th? Oh, no, the 16th?
Is it the shoes?
The 17th.
17.
Oh, is it the shoes? Hello, y'all. We got Lakeisha Glove in the building. Jamel Clark.
She's supposed to be going on stage in a few seconds? No, she got like an hour.
We got Raheem in the building.
What up, Heems?
Kelly Drennan, Parshirt.
Miss Kelly, she watched every episode. Say what's happening. I say what's happening. I say what's happening. What's happening. What's happening. What's happening, y'all? Welcome to the Misbelief Radio Show here on WBOK AM 1230. A show where millennials get to discuss whatever interests us, right? I'm your host, DC Paul, the Millennial Arsenio, and as usual, I'm joined by a colorful cast of creative characters and cool kids cruising right along with me as my co-hosts. So, here on the Misbelief Radio Show, we are always in the swing of things, as you know, so I'm swinging my thing all over the studio, swing my thing to the right side first, and who that is?
What's going on, y'all? This is Madania Grace with One Social.
Is you on the mic, Madania Grace, on social?
Yeah, I'm on the
Okay,
mic.
so you need to make sure, man. So that's fine. I'm still swinging my thing.
You hear me?
So I don't, but if the people do, that's all that matters.
Oh.
You know, so I'm swinging my thing over there to the boot. Who that is?
One Mastermind safely off swinging things in the building.
How's that going? Are you able to avoid all the... Okay. The night is still young. And, man, my homeboy, Mr. Morton Bradford is about to go on stage at Southern Rep Theater. Usually he's sitting to my left, but instead I got somebody way cuter. Yes, it's possible to be way cuter than Morton Bradford. Who that is over there?
Hey, it's J.Steel, a.k.a. Jessica Rabbit, keeping it real.
Keeping Jessica Rabbit. Wow, that's a nice little tagline.
That's my namesake. That's what it's named after.
Really?
Yeah.
I can see
my
it.
parents are weird.
If you're on Facebook Live watching, you see it. And if you're listening, you probably hear it. But, so me, J.Steel, and Mastermind gonna have a whose voice is sexier contest the whole episode. We're just gonna be no contest.
I think Mastermind got us.
Really?
I don't think it's a contest.
Really, this voice doesn't do it for you. Man, so we back. Luckily, we didn't get canceled last week, y'all. Man, last week was an intense episode, man. We almost got canceled because that lady from the West Bank called. Y'all remember?
Oh, yeah.
The lady from the West Bank called. She was not happy, man. She was upset. She called back after the show was over, right? And she was like, you know what? I'm going to get all my friends from the West Bank to call the station and complain because I'm tired of you dragging for the West Bank so much. So I'm going to get all of my friends to call and complain. So she did. She got all two of her friends on the West Bank to call the station and complain, right? But the thing is, nobody was here when they called, so they both left messages. And the thing is, they both happened to be going through the tunnel when they left their messages, so we didn't quite hear what they were saying.
Tunnel, like where is there a tunnel?
Right.
On the West Bank.
I just found out, was it yesterday, Joe, we was on the West Bank? There's a Harvey tunnel.
The Harvey Canal.
What?
You say that like... Why would I know?
Why would I go to
Why?
Harvey?
What reason would I have for knowing that there's a tunnel in Harvey?
That's crazy.
Let's not say it's gigantic now. Don't worry, we're talking about Harvey. It's regular size. It's a regular size tunnel. But no, man. So they was going through the tunnel and they called and left messages and we couldn't hear what they were saying because they didn't get the good reception in the tunnel. But I assume they were saying, "Oh, Mr. Millennial Arsenio, why are you so hard on us on the West Bank? We love you. You got some diehard fans on the West Bank." I was like, you know what, Miss West Bank lady, you're right. You're right. I got millions and millions of diehard fans on the West Bank that I shouldn't let them down because it's not their fault that they live on the West Bank.
It's not. It's not their fault at all.
No, it's not their fault that they live in the part of the city that Care forgot. That's the only part of the city that Care really forgot.
Listen, man, I like Alger's point.
No, you don't.
Okay, I lied.
It is nice
Nice.
to look at from the other side.
No.
Zinger!
Where's that bell?
Where's that bell?
For you to ring in.
Man, she from the inland now.
That's J.Steel. Her technically, I was gonna say first episode, but you halfway you was
Yeah,
here.
I kind of crept it in.
And good stuff, man. So we are here, episode 17, man, and we're so excited. We're currently a podcast, right? So if you don't catch us on Saturday nights, you don't catch the reruns whenever the reruns play. I'm not sure. I hear they playing, but you can go to TheMisbelief.podbean.com and subscribe, download, follow us, check us out, man. We're pretty funny. So wherever you get your podcasts, that's iTunes. Where else do people get podcasts? Stitcher? Really? I think we just made that up. Stitcher sound like one of them dating apps
It
for
does.
handicapped people, don't it?
Stitcher sounds sketchy.
Stitcher.
Grinder.
So
Oh no, that's a real thing.
yeah, Grinder is a real thing. So yeah, man, we officially a podcast, and I want to send a shout out to the other Black millennial podcasters from this here city. First and foremost, my man Morton Bradford with the Fly with Bass podcast. You can catch that also on flywithbass.podbean.com, on iTunes or Stitcher, apparently. But outside of that, man, Triliterate. So that's a podcast by two noble millennials, Sunny D and Petty Mayonnaise.
I think it is Petty Mayonnaise. Yeah, it
Petty
is.
Mayonnaise, right? And it's a good podcast. They're two cool folk. And I ordered me a shirt. So apparently, Petty Mayonnaise says a whole lot of real catchy stuff. And one thing he might have said in one episode is everything you love about New Orleans is because of black people. And he put it on a T-shirt and sold it on Teespring. And I had to get it. I got it on right now. I got like 4 compliments on it, and it made me have to tell people about the Triliterate podcast.
So can I just run up on him and just ask him for a shirt?
You know Petty Mayonnaise? I had to order mine on Teespring.
Okay.
He don't seem all that approachable for you to be running up on Petty Mayonnaise. I don't even think he know I got a T-shirt. He might be upset that I'm doing a drop.
You think so?
No,
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
No,
Oh, man.
He might. I don't know how you feel about me. Everybody a cup of tea. Is it fine? Okay.
it's okay.
Nice. Well, outside of Triliterate, man, we got Black Guys Next Door. That's a podcast hosted by my homie Kamari Stevens, a very funny comedian from Columbus, Ohio, now living in New Orleans. And Brandon Philly. I believe he's a funny comedian from Baton Rouge. And they're two just real friendly black dudes. I think that's what his podcast is. Get that on iTunes and Stitcher as well. You guys listen to podcasts?
I do listen to podcasts.
Like who?
My man Chill from Chill Factor.
Oh, I forgot.
Yes, you forgot.
He's on podcast. Well, but that's a
I'm not gonna let
video
him.
thing.
Yes, he is. Yeah, video podcast.
Is that still called the podcast? If it's a video podcast?
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
video
video
podcast. Okay, the Chill
Like
Factor.
right now, we're doing a
Oh,
video
true.
podcast.
True that. You know what?
Facebook Live.
Thanks, man. But if you not listening on the radio, you could be watching on Facebook Live. But we got some exclusive visual content for all the people who are watching and not listening. There's some things happening in the studio that only y'all can
They're
see.
amazing.
Hey man, that's rude.
I'm rude.
You are rude.
What about you, Jessica? I'm sorry, J.Steel. What podcast
right.
you listen to?
I'm just getting on podcasts. I have to be honest. Like, I'm just getting there. So as I'm hearing all of these ones that you're naming, Triliterate, I'm actually familiar with Fly with Bass. So I'm just starting to kind of get into the groove of podcasts because podcasts are really the future.
Yeah,
and everybody needs to get with it.
Everything comes full circle. I was surprised that millennials were actually listening to podcasts, but apparently we are.
Yeah,
so here's one that you might want to check out. Roxy's Way is a podcast by a black female here in the city. I'm assuming her name is Roxy. I haven't listened yet, but is I hear she's cool. I follow her on Instagram. She seems real like I don't know. She seems cool, for lack of a better word. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna listen to Roxy's Way. But one I have listened to is called Shotgun Griot by Shotgun Griot. Look for that one. Yeah, search for that one on iTunes as well. Her name just slipped my mind.
She has a bush.
Yes. Sometimes, you know,
I mean, you know.
black women switch it up. Sometimes she rock the bush. Sometimes she, you know, do something else.
I like my
Well,
black
very
woman in natural
versatile.
hair.
Me too, man. I just
I like
love
that.
the versatility. Speaking of, man, my girl India Mack just came into the building. She's gonna get on the mic real quick, but her hair be doing everything, bruh.
Oh, wow.
Everything, without even like straightening it and perming it. Her hair be all over the place, and in a good way.
I don't know if she gonna like that, bro.
Hey, India Mack, how you doing? You still keeping it black?
Man, I just want to say I saw Indian Mac Wednesday
Oh my God.
getting down.
What's
At the
Mr.
jazz
Yeah,
bar.
Hot Sizzle the voice. He came through, and all India had to hear was that BEAT, and she was hustling, she was wobbling, she was shaking, she was doing a hut. Her hands was on the floor. I'm telling you, like she acted like she didn't have a degree from Dillard that night. Like,
I saw all. Oh, God, here we go.
oh gosh,
Oh, gosh.
that's not what I meant to do. That's not what I meant to do. I forgot you can't even mention the HBCU
You had to
without.
come in.
Well,
Oh,
you know what, India, you're welcome. You're welcome for. Yeah.
I appreciate all the compliments. But when you do that, you and all that went out of the door, and I had to put that DU back. And
You sure did. You.
needed that. But I appreciate it. You know, secrets to my hair, I never screamed ever.
That's that black girl magic.
No heat or nothing. Your hair be on fleek.
That's
I wish
actually-
you make me wish I didn't lock up so I could just have all the versatility you got with your hair. I'd be doing all of the straw curls and whatever you. I would do it.
Yeah, heatless
Heatless curls.
curls.
That
Explain
is a
how to
thing.
me.
So-
Explain how.
I don't get it pressed. They roll it. They roll my natural hair.
Okay.
And I let it dry.
I like
That's
that.
that.
They roll it real hard and tight, so that it kind of.
Okay, but you can't say words like hard and tight with Madania Grace and
Come on
radio.
now, you know what my mind
Oh,
goes.
childish.
You know, I'm just saying.
Hard and tight, better than loose and okay. So speaking of hair, we have Brandi Jarrow. She's coming in later, man. She's got a great story to tell. She started doing hair in a cafeteria at a public school in New Orleans, and now, just like most people started doing hair.
You
and
went to
now-
Rock Wayne?
No, she went to a school that probably didn't cultivate that, right? Science and math, right? She went to a school that cultivated the opposite of that, technical skills.
I got a fade when I had a fade in the 6th grade.
You had a fade?
I used to fade my hair out at 35 in the girls' library. I used to cut my
Wait, you had a fade? Indian Mac.
I bet
I
you
would
that
love
was
to
dope.
see you with a
Me
fade.
too. I bet you that was dope. And you,
My grandmother passed away of breast cancer, and all of her hair cut off.
man, you
Oh,
were
that's
such
beautiful.
a magical woman. Such a magical woman. I
Man, you
love
took
you.
this joke I was about to do. I can't do it now. Thank you.
I don't care. I make jokes about bald head people all the time, so I don't care. Well,
Ooh.
people who are bald head by choice. That I wouldn't do it about people who are bald head because you can't help it. But I was talking about hair, man. One of our guests is Brandi Jarrow. She owns a shop called Bedazzled Hair Studio. That's on Tulane Avenue. She started doing hair in the cafeteria and has done hair for Beyonce since then.
Beyonce.
Who?
Beyonce!
Beezus? Yeah, she did Beezus hair. We're
Our
gonna
Lord and Savior, baby. What?
Hello? We're gonna figure out
God.
when and what you did the hair for when Brandi comes in. But up first,
You know that's my auntie.
who? Not Beyonce.
Beyonce is my auntie.
How?
What?
Because, man, my daddy had a child
Did he?
by
I don't think so.
her
I strongly doubt your daddy had a child.
auntie mother,
Okay.
sister.
Nope.
Daughter.
You made it up. Made it all the way up. But in the meantime, coming up first, we got Dr. Sheika Square. She's an empowerment expert, an author, a public speaker, and an educational leader consultant. She's going to talk to us about the book that she recently released. 21 word, what's it called?
21 Savage.
21 word movement.
No.
Oh wait.
I don't know what it was. 21 Day Word Revolution.
We messed that up.
I had it written down somewhere, but I can barely read. So I'm sorry. 21 Day Word Revolution. We're gonna have her here to talk about all the amazing work she's doing with self-care and empowering our millennials here in the city. But up first, we're gonna take a break and play some music. You know, here on the Misbelief Radio Show, we don't play commercials, but we do take advertisers. So if you're interested in advertising on the Misbelief Radio Show, do email me at TheMisbelief@gmail.com. Let's talk about you sponsoring one of these segments. Until then, man, we playing some music by local artists because we only play music by local artists here on the Misbelief Radio Show. So if you're a local recording artist and you want your music in our rotation, your radio-friendly, edited music in our rotation, email the MP3 to TheMisbelief@gmail.com and I will play it whether I like you or your song or not. That's how we do it, man. So Mastermind, we got up first.
We got one like Hakeem called State.
Oh,
there we go.
Hakeem, such a talented young man. I love this dude, man. Just play it. And we'll see y'all in a few minutes on the Misbelief Radio Show. We'll be right back.
All right, we got Jay Lioness in the building. We got Corey, Cassiopo, and he said he's drunk. He said he's drunk. Kelly says, howdy, y'all. It's called The Misbelief Show, but what if I actually believe? Terrence Grant Malone. Terrence, we see you. Hakeem Lewis. Benny White. Daniel Gray, we see you, Daniel. What's up, brother? Shango, what up, Boomy? Lakeisha, what's up?
It's Boomy's birthday today. Happy birthday, Boomy.
It is Boomy's birthday today, you're right.
Happy birthday, Boomy.
It was yesterday. Brian England, how you doing? Jasmine Falls, how you doing, baby? Christina Hart, we see you.
Hold on 1 second.
Stefan John Harrell Jr., what up, brother?
It's not working. It's not working.
Oshun, hey, baby, how you doing? You want to say hey to Oshun, Jessica?
No, Oshun, tell Oshun I need her to call me. Oshun, I need you to message me, Malik. I know I really do. It's about the psychosis session. Can you please message me? I need to, right now.
Hey, when y'all usher the guests into the...
Daryl McDonald. What's up, brother? Kevin McGlynn.
Daryl was just at...
Do I need to ask him to come in to see if he can fix it?
And we got the boy Martin Bats Bradford in here. What up, Bats?
Hey, everybody at Southern Rip is watching this, huh?
You need to just put it on the screen in the back.
Okay, so I was like, shouldn't it be like...
Somebody on the Misbelief page put the power fist up. Who was that? It just said the Misbelief. Who was that? Was that what?
Dr. Sheika, I'm sorry.
Yes, that's like my Bible.
I was like, no, it took a beat to write it. I remember when I first started writing. I ain't gonna get
I ain't got no excuse.
I'm
No,
trying
do
to
it.
save you, but
Do it.
No, get it. This was the get him. This was the live for.
He ain't know what it is either.
I did know what it was, but I gave it to him in notes. I'm on camera more right now.
Much apologies. I'm so sorry. I'm usually prepared. I am prepared. I'm prepared right now.
That's right. Put the wings away. Let's see that shirt one more time. Let's see that shirt one more time.
That shirt is amazing.
Everything you love about New Orleans because of black people.
Except for your black ass. I'm sorry. The people love this radio show, especially on the West Bank. Those two black people on the West Bank.
In the meantime, follow Dr. Sheika Square at Dr. Sheika, Sheika Square on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook.
I'm trying to see if I found out. I know on Facebook.
All right, Kenneth Charles Summer Brown, how you doing, brother? With your St. Aug logo.
Let me get up to you. Dr. Sheika, what you have coming up?
Oh, sorry, I forgot we were filming between. I have an event coming up. Actually, my book just got picked up for Essence.
What?
I'm so big, that's an exclusive, right? I've been so busy with that I didn't tell.
This book?
The book you messed up, the name on Essence did not mind.
We messed up.
Anything about this
We all
book.
messed up.
So it'll be at Essence in the Essence bookstore.
In the convention center?
In the convention center.
Nice. Dude, stop living the life you hate and start living the life
What's
of
the
your
name
dreams.
of it?
21-Day Word Revolution.
Yes. And
By
also,
Dr. Sheika Square.
there's
I'm gonna
some
say this.
literary events going on in New Orleans that weekend, and I'll be a part of that as
Nice.
well.
Like
I don't
what?
know the location yet, but all around the city, they'll have different events going on for authors. So stay tuned, and I'll update
Are
that.
you doing readings from the book, or are you?
I usually just do an empowerment seminar
Okay.
around it, and that's what I'll probably do. So I haven't. figured
So
it out
a
yet.
lot of what you're talking about is from the book, or is it just...
A lot of what I talk about comes from the soul,
Hey, now.
and I use the book as backing, so people can go to it.
I feel like I want to say this, but I want to say this, but it's not day one, so maybe I should wait to say
No,
this.
you can say it.
I will take time out to love myself, which is very important. Self-care, self-love, they go hand in hand. And that's day 11. So, man, so what's day one? I will stay focused.
That's day 10.
I like that.
I'm a little mean.
Day one, today we're here. So how much is this one?
You gotta be mean. You gotta be mean.
Sale or zero?
Oh, I want something to sell.
Okay,
I always
I'm getting one.
prepare.
I'm getting
This
one.
is my favorite one.
I'm getting this one. So let me bend it up a little bit.
Do you have it as an ebook?
The last day.
I do. Oh.
The ebook is available where?
Kindle. It's on Kindle right now. I am expecting that.
Greetings and salutations.
Hey, Chanel Jones. What's up, Smiley Marie? What's up? What's up with your baby? That's my girl Molly in the building.
I'm sorry.
Corn syrup.
Hey, beautiful. Hey, beautiful. Co-host. Malik. How you doing? Okay, good. How you doing?
No, actually, you're good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes when I
say,
like
ma'am?
yes.
Cool, good. Blue and white.
But so you know it's Denzel's cousin, Denzel.
I like this song.
You hear me?
Danny?
Yeah,
Where?
yeah. That's,
Yeah, that's the name. All I want to know. Yeah, that's my
Where's the trail
Many
mix?
squares.
Where's the trail mix?
I got sunflower seeds.
I need to get. I want to get this shirt right
I just
here.
got sunflower seeds.
Petty
on my-
mayonnaise
Oh.
from Trilliterate.
Check.
Well, Joseph has cookies. He's hiding in his bag.
Do you, Joseph?
I don't. I thought I did, but I don't.
Is it on?
No, we trying to touch
He
it.
trying to test it.
India, what's up with the outfit
I
though?
just kind of Kevin said y'all want him to come in. and see
Aya
about the light.
Designs, Janice Galat, Brooks Galat, I'm sorry. Aya Designs, you can, I believe she has,
You-
she has, yeah, AYA Designs, she's on Instagram.
Do the spin around like Kiki Shepard.
With Mastermind.
I'm gonna,
And this type
We'll
of
share
shirt,
this mic with Justin for this segment.
I'm gonna tell Kevin to come through to
this
see about the light.
this dress, this shirt was shirt fit.
Man, it's been great.
And, and this is Rodrina, Afro Knee Cutting at Home. What else I have on? All these shoes. The store I bought them from, it was, it closed down, but there's a black on the shoe boutique on Broad.
Did you all see that Sheika Joe Johnson had
Oh, yeah.
put on from Ashe?
That was a folk piece he had.
It was a full piece. He had like three of them. It was cut. It was three.
It was a hat.
Get on your African designs and African designers. Buy a bag. What African
Oh,
from time
but
to
shout
buy?
out to Renee, who I'm not wearing today. Shout out to Renee. Her son played young
all black
Tupac,
people.
and on the red carpet premiere, he was decked out in his mama's
Oh,
line.
that's awesome.
Happy Village
Oh,
Kids.
minute.
I was like, okay, that's how you do it.
You coming out and saying,
What's up, Mama Sherry?
When I do my red carpet walk, best believe I'm gonna represent my noble folk.
Me too. Me too. When I'm out in the red carpet, local
Anytime.
designers will style me. And everything.
Every time. Every
Petty
time.
Mayonnaise said that's a dope shirt, DC.
Petty mayonnaise. This is a dope shirt. Shout out to you, man. I've got so many compliments on this shirt. 5 seconds.
Brian England laughed at my Kiki Shepard thing. Hey, mama, my mama on this thing.
We back.
I didn't even know you had all that
Back,
going
hey,
on.
we
girl.
back on the Misbelief Radio Show, back on the air while the side conversation is happening. Hey, Mastermind, what song was that you were just playing with, man?
That was Elliot Luv, and it was called Run and Hide.
I love me some Elliot Luv, man. That's my brother. That's my brother. So, we back, y'all, and this is our interview segment. I'm your host, DC Paul, the Millennial Arsenio. And real quick, who our co-host for this week? Who we got in the booth?
Well, we got the one Mastermind in the booth.
Mastermind, the voice. Hey, Mastermind, how you doing?
Along with
No, you tried it. You tried it so hard.
this is what Madania is more social.
And then we got the Sphinx Torian in the back. Who that is, man? You don't think you're going to come to the station and not get on the mic?
No, this is Malik from Morton Tours.
Malik, do you have a Sankofa session for us later on, man? Because I don't.
Yes, we will have a stand.
There you go, man. Mission Essential you are, man. And of course, the ladies of the Misbelief. Who we got to my left sides?
Keeping it black with India Mack.
Black at all times, man. And then the co-host, the guest co-host for the week.
J.Steel. Vigoruz is sexy voice competition.
You still you trying to murder me in a sexy voice competition, J.Steel?
A little bit, yeah. I think I already did.
Yeah, you got it. Oh, wow, I love the competition. So this here is our interview segment brought to you by Face to Face Realty. Face to Face Realty specializes in making millennials first-time homeowners. Check them out, man. If you're suffering from rentitis, hit up Face to Face Realty. They can cure you. And right now we are interviewing Dr. Sheika Square. She's author, empowerment expert, public speaker, and educational leader consultant.
Of what book?
The author She's not gonna let me make it, and you know, shame on me. Honestly, I am normally very prepared, but she's the author of the 21-Day Word Revolution, and I flipped right to day 11 and was like, I want this book because it honestly, it's a lot about loving yourself, taking care of yourself. First of all, let me start off. Do you know what a misbelief is?
Yes, I do. Well, I don't know if that's the true name of them, but you're talking about the fruit that we used to steal out of people's yards. Yeah, I know.
See that, and that's all. That's all the
hose pipe water.
You would wash them?
Yeah, I would wash them.
Bougie. Hose pipe water. Oh, so your water was on, huh? Okay, nice.
Yeah, my water was on.
Where y'all was from?
We lived in the 7th ward.
Oh, shout out.
Hard heads in the building,
Cute
man.
people.
And they look like they from the 7th ward,
Right,
don't they?
cute, right.
Red.
Don't be mad.
I ain't mad. I'm from the east. No, did she say Claustrophobic from the east?
You look like you're from the
You too.
Oh man, y'all
Like
hurt my
Marrero or
feelings. Listen,
something.
oh, she said Morero. That's like, jeez Louise. I know.
That's rough.
That's rough. I'm not even wearing jabots. Like, why would she say that about me?
You got Timberlands on.
I do have Timberlands, and
Can
they
they hear
filthy.
me? You holding the mic.
I'm supposed to be sharing it with her, but I'm the mic holder. So, you know what a misbelief is? How'd you get started in speaking and empowering our people? Let me hear about that.
That's longer than I have. However, something that I feel like is my purpose is that I help guide people into what it is that they should be doing. And it's something I really love to do. So I turned it into a career for myself, and I'm getting a lot of great feedback on it.
I heard that, and congratulations on your great feedback. I just heard a few minutes ago that this book, 21-Day Word Revolution, is...
Oh, we just got picked up for Essence, so we'll be in the Essence bookstore this year. What? I know, right? That's exciting.
This is very exciting. And convince me, I just bought it, and I will have it read in 22 days. Is that how it? Okay. It's a 21-day word revolution. I'm just.
Well, yes.
I'm supposed to take the Sabbath off, and then okay.
Oh, okay.
All right.
So that would make it actually
like
23 days.
I went to public school. The math wasn't my strong suit. All right, I didn't go to science and math. By the way, Dr. Sheika, what high school did you go to?
I went to McMain before Katrina McMain, though. I might be dating myself, but yes.
No, I also went to pre-Katrina McMain. Shout out to you.
Really?
Yeah. What year did you graduate? Okay, I'm not gonna make you date yourself for real. I'm class of 03, and I didn't know I was a millennial.
All right, I'm not that far off then.
Yeah, I did. You know what? Yeah, we ain't shamed our age, because listen, black don't crack. Dr. Sheika could be in her 80s. I would never know. She looked good, right? So I also went to pre-Katrina McMain. It's good to see.
I could bet your class. You were class of 2000, huh?
How you know?
I know because you had an event today and Tiffany. I know Tiffany.
Oh, yeah. That's what I gave you Tiffany's card.
Oh, nice.
Can they hear me?
Bang,
Can you hear me when I'm over here? Or do I need to get like this?
I'm going to do better at sharing the mic with you. I'm just going to do
Like,
much
see,
better.
they can't even hear me. But yes, Tiffany was at the event. She was one of the speakers. She's awesome. I'm hoping that you guys can get her on the show.
That's Tiffany who?
Polite Henderson.
What'd she do?
She's a career strategist. She also does a lot of work with youth and to allowing them to understand how their passion breeds their purpose. So that's how we actually met. And she's a great spirit. So
It seems like what y'all do is very similar, right? Y'all work together?
Well, I do bring people in. If I feel that they have a powerful message, I do like to spread the wealth and spread the exposure. So that's why I gave you the card. She actually deals more so with career. I'm a certified life coach and executive strategist. So a lot of the organizations that I work with they have leaders and CEOs, and I coach them into bettering their business and increasing their revenue. If I work with an individual, it's usually to help them reach a higher height in their life. They're either unhappy or wanting to grow in a certain area. Tiffany works with, if you're unhappy in a career, shifting your understanding of that career and your thinking in order to find a career that's more suitable for you.
Awesome. All right, you dropped that on me. You know, I mean, because it's a lot to process. She does career coaching while you do life coaching.
Right.
So together, y'all can just,
Coach.
y'all are better than Isham Luv.
But Iyanla's one person, so you know, it takes two of us. That means Iyanla doing that thing.
All right. You're right. Ladies always have better logic than me. I'm like, man, I thought I made a point. No, I didn't. So,
they are killing it. And I want to talk about the shirt that you're wearing. Real men are affectionate.
Yeah.
We were just having a conversation about this earlier. About touch.
Okay.
And how touch does not always have to be sexual. Can I say that? It can't be sexual. You know,
it doesn't
all
have
touch
to be sexual.
Doesn't have to be sexual, but for some men it does. And just understanding that a woman can be affectionate or a man can be affectionate with another man without it being sexual. Exactly. And fully understanding it.
I really enjoy seeing men that are so in touch with their manhood that they can give their brother a hug or their friend a hug and say, great job, love you, great work, and stuff like that. I'm also touchy-feely too, and it's not always in a sexual way because like up here when I'm laughing, you know, because I understand contact is important for connection as well. And so the shirts came about with the real men are affectionate because so many men, especially young black men, think that if I am affectionate and understanding of who I am in a sensitive way, it makes me not manly. And so I think it is important for you to be in touch with who you are enough to understand that you can hug a person and hold a hand in public and it not make you less of a man.
And to follow that up, my main question was, how does being affectionate translate into a healthy career and a healthy quality of life?
Okay, so for me, my thought process on being affectionate, I think in order to be able to relate to somebody on an intimate level where it's not sexual and be a good friend or a good person and expand your touch allows you, other people to know that you're very secure in who you are as well. And if you're secure, you're more relatable. That'll allow you to be happier because you will form better relationships with people as well. Forming better relationships allows you to expand your brand, expand your business, and be a higher leader in a business as well.
Girl, you just give us the game for free?
I did. That's my problem, right? No, you pay for the book, so I'm dropping that knowledge because you couldn't.
And the book is going to pay for itself, I believe, man, because every time I open up to look, I'm spiritually perfect and naturally flawed. Come on now.
Is that the first page?
That's day 6. No, I keep going to whatever. Yeah, but every time I open a book, it's something that just touches my soul. Okay, so we were talking about men being affectionate. I think Morton kind of touched on this a couple of weeks ago. He was talking about can a man say that another man is attractive without it being a homosexual thing? And then that led to other conversations about how come men, and I'm going to use men in a general sense, but of course not all men, but you know, men so often have to equate things to the penis. Like if you think like art, for instance, if you think a piece of art is beautiful, it's nice, that means you want to stick your penis in it. You know, similarly, if you think a guy, like he's handsome, he's good looking, that don't necessarily mean, I mean, maybe you do, but it don't necessarily mean that you want to be sexual. So I like what you were touching on just now. And then it was women discussing that, which like, fellas, I hope you were listening. Right. It was ladies who were discussing men being affectionate and being sensitive and just being whole people. I loved it just now. I sat in between y'all. I felt a little bit of Jesus.
Right. I think it's just
about being secure. It was Jesus, actually.
Jesus?
Jesus, not real.
Okay. Yeah, I agree with you though. It is important, and for healthy relationships too. If you have a woman or whoever you're dating that's telling you they would like for you to be more affectionate, it's not always sexual, like you were saying, India. Sometimes it can be a touch, like a hug, or a warm embrace, holding hands, a nice, kiss on the cheek. It's just something, because sometimes people's, and we can get, I'm not going to spend a lot of time, but love language, somebody's love language can be touch, and that's not always sexual. So it is important.
You were talking about love language. I remember reading an article a while ago. Is it 4 love languages? 5 love languages. I'm not going to make you go into it because we don't have that much money to give you, honestly.
I know, you're trying to pay me for. Look, see, I'm like, touching.
And it felt very, very honest and platonic. So, like, it's possible for people to touch, hold your hands with people that you love and respect. Give me your hand, boy. You're just so scared of me touching that. Y'all, we're here with Dr. Sheika Square. She's going to stick around and talk to the Facebook Live, y'all, but we're going on break in a minute. She gave me a vegan cookie. I guess you didn't know, from Phytonola.
Phytonola, yes. This is a close friend of mine that Oh, I'm sorry. A close friend of mine, Danielle, owns a company with another person called Phytonola. It's all vegan meals. She even does vegan ice cream. It blew my mind. I haven't been able to eat ice cream in years.
Lactose problem?
Lactose problem, and then now being vegetarian. It looked delicious, and she makes a lot of things. I tried the cookies. They were amazing. So if you're vegetarian or vegan, check Phytonola out. I know on Instagram.
Phyto is Phyto Nola. And yeah, she brought me this vegan cookie. I'm going to take it in the kitchen and sprinkle some bacon bits on it. I'm really going to do it, y'all. All right, y'all, we're going to go on break in a minute. Mastermind. And yes, this is absolutely black on Phyto Nola, Phyto dash or underscore? Dash Nola. You know how to spell Nola. And check them out, man. They say they're black owned, vegan. Is it all food or they do other things as well?
They do food. From what I know, it's all food. Desserts, meals, catering, whatever your needs are. Because
veganism is a lifestyle more so than what you eat, but it's I guess also what you wear, how you talk, and everything else, right?
Yes, it can be. I haven't grown into that. I just worry about what I put in my body and on my body.
I haven't even stepped foot into those waters. I just mentioned bacon bits on this vegan cookie, and I really got a little erected when I said it. I was like, oh, that sounds delicious. All right. All right. It's time for a break. Mastermind, what you got? What you got coming up?
We got one by Cool Nasty. That's the American jam.
Ooh, I love me some Cool Nasty, man. Cool. So this is the one Social Weekly Sound Select. Nice. It's exclusive. Dope. All right, man. Stay tuned to the Misbelief Radio Show. We'll be right back.
You had to say you gonna put some bacon.
Next one, India. Next one, you come on this side with DC, and we got a guest come over this way. But yeah, come talk to Facebook Live because there's people that's on here that want to know what's your next thing, where you're gonna be at, how much the book costs, where can they get it.
The book is on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and Kindle. The book is listed for $18.99, but I think right now there's a sale for $15.99 on Amazon. And then the book is also available in Community Book Center with Ms. Vera on Bayou Road.
Okay. And when your next motivational speech?
Right now.
Because you're on tour, right?
Yes, I am. We're doing some literary dates during Essence, and then we'll have other dates after that. So during Essence, I'll be around in the city. I'll post it, and then, like I said, the book is going to be available at Essence. I'm super excited about that.
I want to know what's the benefit of having a life coach.
Oh, girl, there's a lot of benefits to having a life coach. If you
that's that part.
One benefit is if you're struggling in an area and you want confidentiality with your friends and family and you don't want to go to them, you have somebody that's sworn to secrecy. And then it's not about telling you what to do, it's about guiding you into figuring out what to do. So is it for people who feel like their lives are like I think you can, I would actually all my clients maintenance and you can use it if your life is gotten pregnant. So if you want to make sure that, like, if I understand your question correctly, if you want to grow to another level, you're doing okay, but you want to get to another level, definitely, I help people with that as well.
That is. I'm going to get the book. You accept cards. This is important. Cards, Venmo, super professional.
PayPal swiper.
Get on Venmo too. Okay, get on Venmo. That's very important.
Hey, Venmo is a quick, fast-growing millennial thing. A lot of people
I'm
remember.
gonna look into it. All you have to do is to online.
Yep, right there. And also Facebook. You can pay on Facebook.
I saw that.
It's easy. And I believe there's no fees. I haven't used them, but I think when you pay on Facebook, there's no fees. Anybody watching know that for sure? You saw like Facebook. For me paying, I pay someone on Facebook, I don't pay any fees. I'm not sure if they are paying fees when they receive the money. So I haven't done. Okay. Well, that's very nice of you, and I appreciate that. But I'm going to go ahead and get my book. I have my card. You have your yes. And we're going to get some knowledge. What's big? Let's see.
Black girl magic, black women magic, all in the building.
What is day one? What is day one? Let's see.
Day one, roll up.
I'm going to help them out with day one.
So are my cookies vegan cookies too? Or are they just
Chapter 1 is I hate my life. I know so many people say that. A lot of people. Yeah. Day one is today I will heal. Today I will heal. And healing is very important. Spiritually, I am perfect.
Yes, it's in there.
That is in there. Spiritually, I'm perfect. I practice a lot of that's in it. But I think when you're perfect spiritually, people look at you and it manifests on the outside a lot. So people look at you and they're like, oh, you know, everything's all good, but they just don't know, because sometimes the outside can depict something that's right from the inside. But yes, today I will heal. And I read the first day. I hate my life. I have so many friends, and it's unfortunate. I have a lot of friends who say that.
Hey y'all, my mama's tuned in, so y'all say hello to Jacqueline Pines.
Hi, Miss Pines. I make fun of yourself last name all the time, but I won't make fun of yours. Yours nice.
Oh, that's Miss Jacqueline right there, and she loves her DC. Morton say he felt disrespected. They didn't in the swing of things. What up, Chad Cox? How you doing, Matt? Matthew Kincaid, what up there?
Hey, Matt.
Natalie and Ellis, I hope you got all the info that you can that she gave to us, because she dropped all of it, so hopefully you saw it. What's up, Miss Mama Sherry? Jamila, how you doing? Anybody you want to shout out on this thing? Gary Anderson.
You didn't tell me you was bringing us. No, we be on Facebook Live. You didn't tell me you was bringing us sleep. I was a camera. Hey, okay.
Oh, she bought a model. That's funny.
No. That is the hairstylist. That's Brandi.
Oh, I thought
That's her assistant.
Okay, my bad.
See, you has to be game up. You know what I'm saying?
I started a year before it was published, but I kept stopping because I would have clients and things like that. I know, because I hear people take a really long time. Watching me type.
I'm about to get my order one.
Hey, how y'all doing? Y'all see what's up to Facebook Live right now?
Hi, Facebook Live.
Who all we got in the building?
Yeah. Bedazzle Hair Studios, Brandi, Erica of Bedazzle Hair Studios.
And the studio is located on Tulane Avenue.
Tell them again.
Is that the same,
Come on.
Therapy Wine Lounge is?
It used to be, yeah.
Wait, Therapy Wine Lounge?
India?
Yeah, India. Yeah.
So you were Therapy Wine Lounge? No, you were something.
You want to hold it?
Yeah.
10 seconds.
It's gonna-
10 seconds.
You said India on this side?
Yeah, India.
We have to switch.
I'm going to give it to you in a second.
Woo! And we back. We are back, y'all. Back to the Misbelief Radio Show with your host, DC Paul. Our last segment was with an interview with Dr. Sheika Square, brought to you by Face to Face Realty. They specialize in making millennials first-time homeowners. If you're a millennial suffering from rentitis, you're a rentaholic, call Face to Face Realty and they will help you out. All right, man, this is another interview we got. I'm excited about this one, y'all. I like when I have interviewers or interviewees. I don't know what to call it. I'm new to this. Interviewees, okay. I like to only get just a little bit of information about them and then learn some more about them when they're here in the studio with me. And what I heard, I was like, damn, I didn't want to ask more questions. I was like, really? Okay. So I'm going to say what I know. All right. This is Miss Brandi Jarrow. From what I heard, she started doing hair in a cafeteria at a public school in New Orleans. Like most folks started doing hair. That was in the 2000s, the early 2000s?
2006 through 2010.
Right, but more recently, she's opened up her own shop, Bedazzle Hair Studio on Tulane Avenue. And you did hair for...
I worked with Beyonce.
Who? Who?
Beyonce knows.
The Beyonce knows?
Yes, the Beyonce knows.
Class.
Oh my
Super Bowl 2013.
You did the Super Bowl hair?
Yes.
Can we get the applause one more time for that? Okay, that's not applause, but that's something. Shout out to you, Brandi. Shout out to you. So first of all, let me start at the beginning. Do you know what a misbelief is?
Yes, it's the punk rock, right?
Yeah, local. Yeah, speaking to the mic so we can the local. So you have a misbelief story, a story about a misbelief?
I can remember Misbelief Tree in my grandmother's backyard.
What neighborhood?
Carrollton.
Okay.
Formerly
So your grandma actually had one in her backyard because most folk, it was somebody else's grandma we was hopping the fence to get them. You had easy access.
Yes.
Shout out to you. So you're probably tired of them by now, huh?
I haven't ate it in years.
You're missing out. I'm telling you, you're missing out. So, Brandi, I guess you started in 2010, you said?
No, I actually started, I was about 13 years old.
Okay.
I graduated in 2010.
You're a millennial, that's what that means.
So I started when I was about 13. It got popular when I made about 16 throughout my high school days. And through college, and it went on from there.
Okay, so that's about, it's at least 15, 16 years you've been doing this, huh? A lot of people have been doing it for 20-some years and don't have their own shop and ain't did Beyonce hair. I'm sorry. If anybody watching or listening who's in that boat, sorry, Brandi's a millennial, and how? That's kind of, I don't want to say meteoric, but I mean, you know, how? Like, I guess that's a broad question, how, right? Work, I guess, is how.
Well, ambition, you know, faith, and remain relevant, you know, and stay humble.
I saw you got like 15, 16,000 Instagram followers. You talk about remaining relevant. Everybody know who he is. Shucks, I was about to curse him.
And that's with hardly no promo.
Say that. With hardly no promo. So do you specialize in a certain type of...
I specialize in weaves, hair care, precision cuts, and the latest.
I'm going to step back and let the ladies continue.
Yeah, because I have some questions. Because I was looking at your Instagram too, and oh my God. Okay, so tell me like, because like DC was saying, like it takes some people forever to get to the point like where you are now. And I've seen like the frontals in there like
what's a frontal?
It's sorcery.
All right, magic.
Sorcery, hair sorcery.
Well, I can't say anything in life you have to work hard for it. I mean, we all know that. Some work harder than others. On top of it, it comes with hustle. You know, everybody isn't built or born with hustle, should I say. I've always been a hustler. I've always been determined to move forward. Here I am, 25. I just launched my second location, well, my second salon, should I say. I achieved my first salon when I was 21, and I achieved this one at 24.
And you're self-taught?
Self-taught.
Oh,
yes. Self-taught, all grind, 24/7, nearly 365. No bank loans, no charities, no family support.
Magical woman.
No
God.
Okay, so you mentioned having a hustle mentality, and one other thing I heard about you was that in high school you was the one selling the juices and the bags of Doritos.
Yes, I used to sell snacks. I used to sell juices, chips, candies, cupcakes, brownies. My goal was to make $100 a day.
When you sold $100, when you say you're born with a hustle mentality, you mean that to the T.
Yes.
$100 a day.
Buy 3 boxes of Capri Sun juices, and it's what, 20 in a pack, and it's 2 for $6. That's $60.
She did the math real quick.
We have something in common. I was a hustler. I used to sell pool boys out of a cooler at 35. Anybody who was telling I was there, they knew the business.
Yeah. Like people would knock on the door like I was selling drugs. You know, outside, you know.
I had a question. So you're in your second location or at your second salon. Do you have any future plans for any type of products or paraphernalia?
I actually have my own product line. I launched it about 2 years ago. I have a Bedazzle Silk Protein shampoo and conditioner. I have a Give Me Shine mist, and I have an aerosol Bedazzle to the Max hairspray.
How old are you?
I'm 25.
Oh my God, you're getting his word.
Do you have any of the products with you right now? Because we're on Facebook Live, I would love to.
I didn't bring any with me because I was so busy and I was rushing, but I promise I'll bring you guys some back.
But you brought that face to the Facebook Live, man. If you're watching, man, she was late.
Shout out to my makeup artist.
She was late because that's why she was late. So I had a question. Oh, so you have any events, anything like that coming up?
I have a day party / pop-up shop. I'm going to do it the first day of Essence. I believe it's July 1st. It'll be held at the salon, 3001 Tulane Avenue, Suite 3.
And that's the same strip where Therapy Wine Lounge used to be?
I'm actually 2 doors down.
Yes, by the Capital One Bank on the corner. Yeah. And you know, when I first heard Bedazzle, I was thinking that you put like some type of bling in the hair. No?
My salon is real bling.
Oh, it blings out? Ooh. So when you walk in, the experience begins with the atmosphere. She makes you feel blingy when you leave.
My objective for this go-round was to have a nice upscale look. We hardly have any upscale salons in the studio, so I went with a chic, contemporary look, black, white, silver, smoke gray, and just like bling. When you step in, it looks like a salon in Miami or Atlanta or New York. You know, it's very contemporary, it's very modern, You know, it's really like, it's really chic. You know, when you come in, there's no, like, nothing against the wall, no mirrors like an old station. I have full body mirrors so, you know, clients could get into, you know, the feeling of getting their hair done. Cabinets along the mirrors is really, really nice. I actually have the Genesis double-sided stations. You know, it's just something.
Yeah, you. Oh, I was about to say something, but that salon is closed. They used to have it on that salon on Magazine Street.
Oh, really?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
She probably know too.
Yes.
So what about natural hair?
Natural hair, I do natural hair. I don't do it as much as I do weaves. I used to do a lot of natural hair as coming up, you know, as an upcoming stylist. So I refer all my natural clients or any potential natural clients to my team.
Nice. And you say you're self-taught?
Yes.
But you got your license from who?
Malik Beauty College on Terra Parkway across the road.
Nice. Oh, God. Why you got to say?
See, good things come
It
from
was having a good interview, and she had to name drop Costa River. Why would you do that?
Malik.
Are you from Costa River, Brandi?
No, I'm
okay.
from
Very good.
I went to Malik because it was the only school that was part-time. I wanted to go to Paul Mitchell or John Jay. Definitely, you know, coming from those atmospheres, it looks good on your resume. But Malik was the only school that did part-time because I did have clientele, and at the time I had bills.
She was too busy for that.
Malik is for hustlers. That brings me to my next question. How do people go about setting an appointment with you? How?
You can contact me via Instagram or phone. I'm actually in the process of relaunching my website. I'm getting it updated since I just opened up a new salon. But you can contact me on my website. But I personally prefer straight cell phone. You know,
okay.
I mean, I can talk to clients. I can engage. We can send pictures. We can interact. I don't like style feed. No offense to any other stylists who use style feed or barbers who use those feed. I mean, but I'm a very old school.
You're a person. You like to get customized personal experience.
Yes.
Okay, that's nice.
And where can we follow you on social networks, Brandi?
You can follow me at Facebook at Brandi Jarrow. You can just follow because I can't accept any more people. So,
I heard that shit. Okay.
And my Instagram is bdazzle_stylist.
Nice.
I don't have a Twitter. And
okay, what kind of model are you? Are you on Snapchat?
Yeah, I'm on Snapchat, and it's bdazzle_stylist on Snapchat.
Nice, man. We're here interviewing Brandi Jarrow from Bedazzle Hair Studio, and you're such an interesting person. I thank you so much for coming through. Stick around and talk to the Facebook Live. Let them get into what you got going on.
I just launched the hair studio May 28th. I do have a day party coming up on July 1st. My next event may be a seminar held at the salon or a huge pop-up shop.
Huge
for local vendors, people who are selling products or sweets or bath bombs, should I say, or accessories. You know, just want to get some exposure to upcoming businesses and also networking. You know, networking is a huge part of it to be successful. And I'm actually, that's one of my main goals with this salon, to network a little bit more because I'm always working.
Drop that address one more time for us.
It's 3001 Tulane Avenue, Suite 3.
3001 Tulane Avenue, Suite 3, y'all. We here with Brandi Jarrow. We're going to take a break and play 2 songs by local artists. Mastermind, who we got coming up?
Oh, we got one by Ray Wimley called Rise and Grind.
That's my dog, Ray Wimley, y'all. Stay tuned to the Misbelief Radio Show. We'll be right back with what's going on out here in a minute.
So one of our followers wants to know if you do a vixen weave.
Yes, I do.
Do you? I'm sorry, yes. I know,
everybody's
like,
apparently.
that, I can't tell you about it. It's one that's put properly to where it lays as supposed to lay. Okay.
Who did this hair that you have that you're rocking now?
I actually colored this hair, and one of my stylists, Jazz. Her name on Instagram is Jazz Collection. She colored it, and Javetta White on my makeup.
That's what's up.
Her name is lipsticker_.
You did that to come here?
Good evening.
Radio?
She's a spoiled brat.
But also, we're on
Goody Beauty for the color.
I never throw it in. I basically do it myself, but I was rushing today.
That's rare. Like, you don't find so many people.
Yo, Brandi, you got some men products or some men dog products? Or,
listen, I got this big LeBron James thing going on right here.
Yeah, like, you know, I ain't got no men feelings.
I need a lace front myself.
So your product is a shampoo?
I have a shampoo, conditioner, aerosol spray, and a shine.
I'm going to try the shampoo.
Have you ever done the male weave? Because Madania was interested. He asked me not to put him on blast. But look, you see how his edges is pushing back? You want to try it? He'll be a guinea pig.
You know what? I'm about that life.
You're the front of.
Have you ever done one though? No.
And don't.
I want like a MC Hammer high top. Can you do that?
No,
Damn it. Well, we can't get it, DC.
Have you seen my hair? I ain't trying to switch up nothing. I mean,
what about a hairline?
I line of hair.
When do you stop? When do you see?
It's definitely like, I used to sell hair. When it first came out, I used to sell it like 20.
Every day I'm hustling.
Tell them what high school you went to. What you was slinging this.
I went to science and mathematics.
Not math and science. Not math and science.
When you graduated?
I graduated in 2010.
With him?
2010.
No, I graduated in 09, a year before her. Sean Allen, he wants to tell you, hey, he said, what's up, remember the show?
I'm really trying to talk about
she
you.
always
Don't
works.
go out there.
So I have a question for you. You say you have a very chic shop. Do you have any artwork or photography work in your shop?
I have pictures of my makeup artist, some work that we done. I'm actually.
Are you looking for any work like about Black New Orleans?
Yes, definitely.
I definitely can.
Are you looking for any photographers to shoot during in the shop?
Well, I'm always looking for photographers. I have 2 photographers already, but I definitely need a 3rd one. I actually have a shoot on Tuesday.
Oh, okay. All right.
So my next question was, are there barbers and stylists in the shop?
No barbers, just stylists. I have 1 makeup artist now, and
How many stylists do you
I have 7 so far.
Do you have any
nails?
The female stylists? Do they cut hair? Any of the female stylists cut hair?
No. I started off working with barbers in the barber shop, so I'm not biased against the barbers.
You got your thing going on. Can I borrow a dollar?
And when I'm getting my hair stuff done, I prefer.
This would be a salon.
I prefer no other people.
They're so
Actually,
disrespectful.
I prefer no other people.
Yeah.
Just me.
I worked in the barber shop for 3
It
years.
is kind of true though. We disrespectful.
When I keep my nails
Sometimes I don't
done,
like
it's
barbershops
only
talking
me.
with themselves.
When I go to my nails done, it's just me and them. Me and her. I love her. Shout out to Nalo. Nails by Nalo.
How you know if I even like whatever you're talking about, bro?
If you know anybody that comes to New Orleans and they need a good historical walk-in tour or information about New Orleans.
He gives it from the black perspective of the.
And July 1st is the event for Essence.
Yes, it's the party of stuff.
No, not July 1st. You said the first day of Essence.
Yeah, it's July 1st.
No, it's July. Wait, what's the date of your event?
It's the first Saturday. That Saturday. Somebody told me it was the first. That's why I'm going with the first. I'm sorry.
Check the Instagram.
So the 30th is gonna be that Friday.
So the first.
Saturday.
So Saturday is the first. So Bedazzle Hair Studios, 3001 Tulane Avenue, Suite 3, the 1st, July 1st. That's gonna be a Saturday.
And I know you work a lot, so if you want to raid Clay Soul or no tours to try to figure out what if you want to go out after you do everybody hair. I know it's late. Yeah,
That's my goal for this year is to start getting out.
She's a
ever
snail.
well, I work literally like sometimes 9 a.m. to 5 a.m. the next morning.
Word.
And
Yes.
you know, so like I missed a lot of events, baby showers, family gatherings. Like those things don't stay easy. Like, but you know, it has to be like really, really dear to me. And I may walk in probably like 20 minutes before.
I mean,
as much as I tried to plan, and
you came to that Sci-High reunion.
and I planned for this day, literally. Just,
And thank you. Thank you so much.
I had to send her to my house to grab all this.
Stand up, let Facebook Live see you real quick. Yeah, let them see you, let them see you. Let them see you, come on.
Facebook Live people saying.
Give me the Kiki Shepherd turnaround.
And you always have to shout out everybody. Behind every successful person, there's a good friend. So shout out to Erica. I'm telling you, you got to love your friend.
Beyonce is my auntie.
really
Let me tell you how. My daddy happened with her sister, right? And well, y'all acting like y'all don't believe me. Y'all don't believe me?
No, nobody.
They don't believe me.
10 seconds.
Oh, yeah, 10 seconds. All right.
We're back with what's going on out here.
Yeah.
Topics?
All right. So, this. All right. So,
You got the first segment.
tell them one more time where you can find your shop before you go.
3001 Tulane Avenue, Suite 3.
All right. Thank you so much for coming.
Welcome
I got you.
back. Welcome back. Welcome back, y'all, to the Misbelief Radio Show here on WBOK AM 1230. I'm your host, DC Paul, the Millennial Arsenio, and as always, I'm here with a cool cast of creative kids. And, well, first I'm going to swing my thing over to the booth. Mastermind, what's happening, man? What song was that you were just playing? I know what it is, I just want you to say it. Yeah, I know what it was. Claustrophobic by Morton featuring Quinton. I love that song, man. Yeah, it is. It's jazzy, and then the message about just how your thinking should not be boxed in or small. It's just my life, you know. So what up, Mastermind? Good to have you here, brother. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being here. And then if I swing my thing, well, he deserves to take your women. You ain't. Okay, so if I swing my thing to this side, who that is on my left side?
What's going on? It's your boy Madania Grace on One Social.
Getting all those women taken.
Oh,
deserving, man. And then who else we got sitting there next to Mr. Brandi Jarrow?
Hey, it's J.Steel.
Hey, J.Steel. So I don't know if you heard, we do taglines on this show. You got a tagline, J.Steel?
J.Steel keeping it real.
J.Steel keeping it real. Do you keep it real, J.Steel?
Sometimes.
Okay, that was real.
When it's appropriate.
That was real AF.
For people that don't wear yellow shirts.
Oh.
I ain't hitting the shade belt when she shakes me. That's inappropriate.
No.
And where's India Mack? She keeping the black somewhere?
She's keeping the black somewhere. I'm not sure.
There she is. She keeping the black and late. She keeping it so black she showed 30 minutes late. I love it. And thank you so much. This is possibly, I was going to say my favorite segment, but it's not my favorite segment. It's just the one that's usually the most fun for me. It's what's going on out here.
Mm-hmm. We need, like, applause.
No, I miss Bats. No, usually Bats say, you heard me?
You heard me. That's good enough.
Bats, we need you. We need you, Bats. What's going on out here? We talk about local talking points, events, people, things, places, whatever's happening locally that interests us millennials. And first, I'm going over there into the booth. Mastermind, what's going on out here?
Well, right now we're doing this fine radio show.
True that, man. True that, because the Misbelief Radio Show is in the top 5 Saturday night radio shows in the city of New Orleans. That's AM or FM. So we kind of know what's going on out here currently. Give me the fake applause. I need it because the millions and millions of listeners, they want to know that people are applauding as well. They're sitting in the cars listening and applauding. They want to know that they have people with them. Let me hear one more time. Fake applause for the Misbelief Radio Show. Thank you so much to the millions and millions of listeners all across the galaxy, all across the universe. J.Steel, what's going on out here?
Oh, man, what's going on out here? Juvie.
I heard.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And what's funny enough is he just had like a pop-up shop about a week ago at
like
Peaches.
Oh, yeah, true.
And Juvenile is in jail on like a $150,000 bond.
This happened last night, huh?
Yeah, this just happened on child support payments. Apparently, this isn't the first time.
$150,000 in child support. He must have never seen his kids, huh? Jeez.
Apparently, this was in the early morning hours on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
And they said that he would either have to spend 30 days in jail or pay his support debt to Deion Williams, who has a son with him.
I would take the 30 days. I'm 30 days ain't that bad. Ain't that bad. It's better than $150,000. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it.
Right.
I don't have kids, so.
Yeah. I probably did. I mean, if I was juvenile, I don't know. But if I was juvenile, maybe the 30 days in jail wouldn't be so bad.
Not at all.
You know? Maybe it's nothing.
You're
Maybe
gonna have fun.
Like,
meet some fans, write some new songs,
like
do some push-ups.
Right.
What you trying to say? You know, I don't got $150,000?
Don't say that.
He probably do.
He probably does.
But I was to it. And those are my options. 30 days, 150 G's, please. Now look, there's 3 hots in the cot.
But if he does have it, it's interesting because the payments are from 2012, 2013, and total like $170,000.
From 1 year?
Wow. Yeah.
Is this one child?
This is one child.
What kind of pampers this child was wearing?
Some other child, I don't know. Gold-plated pampers.
Clearly, man, that's a bit excessive.
What kind of food she eating? Because I'm eating McDonald's.
Right. I work for mine. $150,000 in 1 year?
Right.
Jeez Louise. Okay, well, Madania.
What's going on?
What's going on out here?
Man, let's get into it.
Get into it.
Favorite principal.
Oh, geez. Is that still happening? Is he still a thing? What?
What
he said when he
our
did it?
favorite principal has released an op-ed written on Right Source Media on.
So
you saw that, right?
Read the whole thing because it was
So apparently he feels slighted. He feels that he was wrong.
He feels played.
He feels played. That's what it is in our New Orleans sense. And the biggest part about this is not the op-ed where he's clearly lying. If you want to,
I don't think you can lie in the op-ed because it's an opinion piece.
There's no opinion piece. Okay. Well, some of the things
he was just speaking his mind, and he really didn't help his case. If you ask me, man, he said he wants to exact a bloody revenge.
Exactly. That's what I'm getting to.
Did he not see your biceps?
Bruh, he don't know.
Going to exact a bloody revenge on.
He don't know.
Not these brown folk at the Misbelief radio show. But you know what? We don't advocate for violence. But I'm just saying, Nick Dean, this ain't what you want.
This ain't what you want, my brother.
Bloody revenge, please.
This ain't what you want.
Please. But so what else? What else about it?
Yeah, man. I'm just so ready for this guy to just be gone.
But you know, there's always going to be a platform for him. Even like months from now, there's always going to be whatever that website is.
True.
There's dozens of them that would want to hear from him and want to hear what he's spewing.
But we don't need that hate, man.
It was funny how it was even some anti-Semitic stuff.
Right.
You know,
Anyway, man, let's kick it up.
It's a good conversation piece. But you know what? Sphinxtorian. My brother Malik, what's going on out here, my man?
What's going on out here? Well, Take 'em Down NOLA has they did a press conference on Friday, pretty much saying that they want all records of the mayor and the city infiltrating their organization, and they are very upset by being associated with the white supremacist organizations, and they want the city to release all documents concerning the infiltration of their organization.
Wow.
I heard it was the FBI that infiltrated them. It was the city?
Yes, actually, ironically, the city, after they had the release of how much it costs to remove all the monuments. And when they did that, the number doubled because the city had to hire a security firm. And in the firm memo, it stated that the city paid to infiltrate both sides of this argument of the Confederate monuments. So, ironically, they did pay people to spy on all organizations.
Well, I mean, this is the thing, right? When you have an issue that's dealing with race or any type of matter where you may have two strongly opposed sides.
Extremists.
Mm-hmm. I was trying to not to use that, but
I mean,
you need to sometimes take measures
because they don't know what it is they're dealing with, so they got to do the research, try to figure out, what type of extremists are these, not that we justifying.
I'm not
on our organizations, but I mean, I guess they didn't know what was going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know what was going to happen. I was going to the marches, like, I don't know what's going to happen, taking down NOLA, but I'm here. I'm sure the government was curious too, like,
There was literally a guy standing with an AR-15. AR-15.
Well, the only thing about this is, only one side supported and promoted violence. Take 'em Down NOLA has never advocated violence. Mm-hmm. And the second side is, we have to know the history of Black American New Orleans and how the FBI historically have infiltrated Black organizations that only seek justice and democracy. I mean, the FBI called Dr. King the worst man in America. And they literally made it like they sent files to his house. They sent letters of extramarital affairs to his wife. They wrote him letters for him to commit suicide. So we have to know that history of the FBI and the government has systematically infiltrated Black organizations like the Black Panthers, the Nation of Islam, to cause chaos and also to make sure that they did their goals of liberation and democracy did not happen.
But I also think too, and listen, I'm not trying to take up for the mayor and it's a security firm that infiltrated our brothers. But you do have to look at, for example, like the current events that just happened in D.C. before the baseball game, right? This guy would be probably considered to represent for us because he was a Bernie Sanders supporter.
What color is he again? What color is he?
Well,
hey, man.
Not what color. What year is this? What color he was?
So you have to look at it like that. Extremists could be on either side. So even though those things happened in the past, you still have to be cognizant and you know, up on game if there is an extremist out there.
He said the purpose of them infiltrating was to cause chaos and dissension and to hurt our movements toward liberation. And they failed, because with no chaos or dissension taking down Nolan,
they failed.
And they absolutely hit their mark, and they're still moving. I know my man Quest has more plans going forward for taking down Nolan. And, you know, the infiltration don't mean jack squat.
Shout out to Quest, man.
Shout out to Quest, man. That dude is a revolutionary, visionary, and a cool
We can't forget Malcolm Sewell.
Yes, and Angela.
And Angela. See Freedom.
Drop all the names.
You know.
Say her name.
Yeah.
Say her name.
And see Freedom.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, when you start dropping women, you know I get involved.
Yeah.
And I want you to say it correct.
Yeah.
I catch the women. You ain't gotta drop them. No, man, not like that, man. You ain't gonna drop them.
You got one? What you got? Oh. That's tomorrow? On Father's Day?
Father's Day.
Yes. And shout out to the Unbreakable celebrating 5 years. My husband.
Oh.
So you're going to have all of those male-led socially the pleasure clubs out there showing positive images of black men. That's a beautiful thing.
Yes, indeed.
It is glorious.
You don't even have to go out there because there's people on your map. You just go out there and see that's beauty. You know? And they'll just be out there celebrating fatherhood with music, good food, and a whole bunch of kids running around.
That sounds like a good thing.
So where is this gonna be again?
I think it's Uptown.
Uptown?
Yeah, it's an Uptown.
Exactly where.
Okay, now I hope it's a downtown. I sure hope it's a downtown. It is a downtown second line?
I heard it was across the road second line.
That's that thing, man.
Happy Father's Day from the Misbelief to everybody out there.
Yeah, happy
Thank
Father's
you.
Day, man.
Thank you.
Father's Day. Madania, really? Thank you.
Yes, I'm a father.
If you never even mention your child. If you
I have a 7-year-old. His name is Little Landon Williams.
Really?
He's a beautiful kid.
Really?
Yes, really. You never
I've
know this?
never heard you say this before, Madonna. Never. Anybody in the building has heard? Did you know
I have a
this?
7-year-old.
7?
I have a 7-year-old.
I'm waiting for the punchline because I ain't never seen the picture.
Listen.
What kind of father are you? No. Unhappy father to you, my man. You don't deserve it. Like I
think anyone can, any woman can, any person can go on Facebook and obviously see my son on
Really?
Facebook. Yes.
Wow. I thought I knew you.
What? Yes. Well, when you talked about being in jail, I thought I knew you.
Oh, true. Okay.
Oh.
I talked about that off here. 2. Everybody, and we know the names, Shay and Jeremy. What up, Jay?
Some of them know where my children were conceived.
Oh, all right. Hey, I know, but they have no. I know.
Hey, that's my job to say
doing
something,
that.
dude, okay?
All right, Madonna, well, happy Father's Day to you, man. I had no
Thank you,
idea,
Mama.
brother, but happy Father's Day. And also to my executive producer, Joseph Pons. Happy Father's Day to him, man.
Wait, you
Great
got a
father. Yes. We don't know each other. Would you believe we all
We do
friends?
not know each
Would you
other.
believe we all
We are
friends?
friends,
And we don't
too.
even know what's going on out here. Just
So
sorry.
pretty.
Yeah, but this ain't about her. It's about Joseph. Happy Father's Day to you, my brother.
Yeah, we're friends that can't get a photo shoot date done.
They're supposed to know it's not their business. I have what's going on out here, man. Listen, every Monday at Crummy Ruffins Mother-in-Law Lounge, WBOK broadcast a live show with Cirque du Freak. That's Urban Mayfield and his new electronic soul music project. We broadcast from 8 to 9 from Kermit Ruffins, and it's been so dope. Like Kermit made a pot of red beans. Every Monday he makes a pot of red beans. This past Monday, the rumor was that he made the red beans with rainwater. It's not true. It's not true. That was the previous Monday. He made with the rainwater. But last Monday, no, it was good water that they used. But come on down to Kermit's on the Monday from 6 to 10. He got the red beans and the cornbread and the rice. But then from 10 until 1, we got a show called Indie Yaya, also host that one. And it's like a live independent artist showcase. It's so dope. Mondays, I be with Kermit Ruffins, honestly, too long. I be sitting in his bar. I'm like, Kermit, how do you make money with all the stuff you be drinking, Kermit? At your own bar. But he's a cool ass dude, and he's made my Mondays so magical lately. Is that a caller? Do we have a caller? Okay, I'm gonna let him do background on the call. In the meantime,
he gets so excited.
Yeah, because we don't get callers often. And it might be the same West Bank lady. I don't know.
Probably is.
I'm hoping she's calling back.
You said a lot of disrespectful
I
stuff.
did.
I don't know. You know she coming.
Okay, well, in the meantime, J.Steel, what's going on out here?
So speaking of positive images of black men, black children, and just blackness everywhere, there is a barbershop. I don't know if y'all are familiar with it, called Real Gentleman Barbershop, North Claiborne. Well, anyway, this barbershop is such a big deal because the owners, Jerome Morgan and Daniel Rito, basically they started it with the help of a nonprofit called the Innocence Project. And it's a nonprofit organization that assists wrongly convicted individuals both in jail and after their release. So this barbershop has been put on the spot because Wyclef Jean recently made a visit to there and donated to them. This was like a few days ago.
Father Clef was in the city?
Yeah, this was a few days ago.
The whole Booger Basement might have been here.
Mm-hmm. And he got, it opened this past January. It also works in conjunction with the Freedom Foundations, co-funded by Robert Jones. And they provide services such as free haircuts for students with good grades.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, it's just...
What's the address?
The address is, hold on.
You said Real Gentleman's Barbers?
Yeah, it's on North Claiborne. Let's see if they have the address here. But yeah, Wyclef Jean recently came and visited along with a board member from the Innocence Project, and he received haircuts from the barbers and talked about the importance of creating awareness of injustices created by the prison system. So it's super important.
Dope. That's at 1836 North Claiborne Avenue, and I'm gonna check them out. I'm gonna have them cut all my locks off just because they're so positive. I like it. So, Matt, apparently we got 2 callers here on The Misbelief. 2 callers in queue. I didn't even drop the phone number. That's 504-260-9265 if you want to call and talk to me. Hey, caller, who you is? What's going on with you?
Hello, how y'all doing?
Good.
Hello, how y'all doing?
Hey, Jarrow.
Yeah, this show hanging out, man. Now, I call, I'm enjoying the show and the music and the conversation and stuff. But I also wanted to let you guys know, I was telling you, listening to you talking about the different events that's happening tomorrow. Well, but then Louise in the cutoff has something going on for the Father's Day, a barbecue out there in the park down there in the cutoff. I mean, all you do is catch the Jeremiah bus, get off right there by the library, go across the street, catch the Jeremiah bus, and then bring you straight on down there. I did a dry run already, you heard me? Let's see who's going, because I have to help her out. She wants me to do a salad for her, so I'm going to go over there early and help her out in the morning, okay? So I just want y'all to know that Miss Eloise, one of y'all favorite people, is going to be doing something for the men. Father's Day, barbecue out there in the cutoff, y'all. Down in there, Algiers, y'all.
Oh, we love Algiers.
Thank you
we love the West
so
Bank.
much, Michelle. Thank you. So, yeah, talk to you later, Michelle. If you happen to be on the other side of the river for whatever reason, for whatever reason you want to side the river, going down to the cutoff, did she say what park? What exactly? I assume it was on General de Gaulle where everything happens on the West Bank.
She said General Meyer.
The cutoff? There's a cutoff park? Really?
Do you get cut?
It's a park in the cutoff.
Really?
Do you get
I don't
cut?
know nothing about the West Bank because I'm like, what? Is it called Cutoff Park? Is it a Nord Park? Nord calls it cut. Okay.
Listen,
Who do you play for? I play for Cutoff. I've never heard that before ever in my life. Wow.
I'm going for the potato salad. She sounds like she can make some good potato salad.
Yeah, Miss Cheryl, thanks for calling. I do drag for the West Bank every now and then, but real talk, I mean, I love my city. Every part of it, from the east, where I'm from, even to the West Bank. So, I mean, if you on the West Bank, you're looking for something to do for Father's Day, go to Cutoff Park, man. Miss Gerald, Miss Eloise. Miss Eloise is doing her thing. We love her here at WBOK, so do that. And we have another caller, don't we? Yeah. I hope this is just as nice as the last caller. Hey. Hey, caller. What's happening? Welcome to the Misbelief Radio Show. What you say? Oh my goodness! Is that my baby Oshun calling all the way internationally from Canada? She's in Toronto. Girl, first of all, I can hear you. Hopefully I can hear you on the radio too. What you doing?
Actually, I just came back from the suburbs of Toronto.
The suburbs of Toronto? I thought Toronto was one big suburb. Okay, so you having a good time? I say you having a good time, Oshun? Did she get cut off? Oh man, I want to ask her what's going on out here in Toronto. The Drake concert? I don't know. She's still on. I feel like she's still on.
We still new at this, y'all.
Okay, well, click her off. Tell her hit us on Facebook Live.
It's her.
I so miss my baby Osho, man. She is over in Toronto having a girls trip. And I was hating. Honestly, when she said she was going, I said, you lying. You ain't leaving the country. You ain't never leaving the country. And she went. So, prove me wrong.
Wow.
That's real. Malik.
Yeah.
What's going on out here, man?
I want to give a shout out to Dope Society.
Oh, yeah.
Yesterday, they put on couches. They had 2 performers, one Sultana. And the second one was a young lady from D.C. It was amazing. They did it at the Art Club, which is on Art Street. Beautiful. They had lights hanging from the ceiling. It was a very beautiful vibe. And the artist, this young lady from D.C., I forgot her name. She was phenomenal. J.Steel.
Yeah.
She was a poet. She was singing. She made her own beats on the spot. Oh, my God. So please follow Dope Society and attend the next couches.
Yeah, man, and follow Be Steadwell or Be Steady on Facebook. I just found this artist too, and I'd heard her stuff before, but now I'm like intrigued to go find some more, you know? So that's shout out to Dope Society, and Couch is always doing the damn thing. What up, Indian Mack? What's going on out here?
On Thursday of this week, I will be teaching a twerk shop class.
Oh,
what? Did you say a twerk shop class?
Let me tell you about that twerk shop. I ain't never been, but I seen the Instagram videos. I'm gonna show it to you on the break.
I'm coming.
Please,
It looks so fun.
I'm subbing for the regular.
Chocolate pop, make it, what the name is? Chocolate drop, make it drop?
Yeah. But she won't be there. I'll be there. So it's not my class. I'm just substituting. Thursday, 5:30 to 6:30 is at Dancing Brown.
So last Wednesday was practice for you, right?
Man, last Wednesday was
that was
routine.
practice.
That's what that was.
That was practice.
Yeah, it was a really practice.
What's your friend's name? Is it Chocolate Pop, make it drop?
No, it's
Honey Pot.
I don't know that name. That moniker name that you use.
Okay, that's how she introduced herself to me. Something pop, make it drop. Either way, man, she do the twerk shop on Tuesdays, and I'm a.
Her name is Jazz Johnson.
Okay.
I never heard her. I don't know. Maybe she does.
She been making the drop, and she made a whole stage name out of it.
You talking about Kevin Hart, bro?
No, man. She is. Listen, I'm gonna show you the twerk shop. Okay, well, I'm gonna show you her video, the twerk shop videos on Instagram. They are so dope. It looks so much fun. It looks like so much fun. So if you're like a lady interested in, and there's only 6 women, if you're interested in a dance class where you can just be sexy and be fun, with no men around, I'm gonna watch the Instagram live video regardless. But in the moment and when it's just y'all, have fun. It looks like so much fun.
They was twerking at the Jazz Market.
The Jazz, yeah.
Wednesday.
That's what's going on out here, man.
Well,
every Wednesday at the Jazz Market, we and Cool Nasty, we do a jam session, open mic, and Hot Sizzle came through on Wednesday, and let me tell you, and Denicia, man, we had a good
and a happy birthday dance tribute to Melody.
Blair died and Haley came through and sang Before I Let Go, and had everybody doing a bus stop. It was so lit this last Wednesday, man. Come to the Jazz Market any Wednesday from 9 to 1. We get it lit up, and that's what's going on out here, you hear me? We got one more before we take a break.
Yeah, we got one more. Tomorrow at Gravity Street Social, my people at Abstract Nola.
Oh, Abstract is tomorrow?
Yes, they getting it in tomorrow.
It is Sunday.
They got the favorite DJ, everybody's favorite DJ FTK is spinning on the 1s and 2s. We have my man Ray Wimley, who's actually back from LA.
Ray. Why did he come back from LA, man? Ray, he seemed like I thought he was gonna go to LA and never come back, because Ray is ready to take over, and LA is probably looking for him. But what else? Who else besides Ray?
We have a live painter by Sheldon. I actually seen 1 or 2 pieces from Sheldon.
You don't know Sheldon.
I do know Sheldon. I do know. He was at the last Abstract.
All right.
Okay, I don't know Sheldon. Come on, man. We also have. We're also going to have some food too at Abstract Nola.
By who?
They don't have, man.
The Gravity Street Social, because they had, I think it was fried fish place one time I went there.
It was up the chain too.
Yeah, I was rocking with it. So Abstract is tomorrow at Gravity Street Social.
Gravity Street Social.
I might just be in that thing, you heard me?
And what time is kick off?
9 p.m. to 1 a.m.
You're going to give all the important details. You know?
You got an RSVP beforehand still?
Yes, you can. They actually have tickets on the link page on Facebook.
That's cool.
So yeah, so it's tickets.
But this has been just a little bit of what's going on. I think it's time for a break. Mastermind, you got something lined up? Who that is? Oh, which one? You a queen or I eat organic? We elevating? Is that the song? Or is that what we doing? I thought we were. I'm sorry. I thought we was elevating ours. Okay, my bad. Okay, well this is We Elevating by Right Yoseph. Y'all stay tuned to the Misbelief Radio Show. We be right back.
Hey, yo, we got Miss Carol in the building, Carol Dickinson.
Okay.
We got DeWandalyn Ruffin. I hope I said the name right. I feel like I did.
That's my cousin.
For real?
Yes.
She's funny. We had an Instagram conversation. I was like, girl, I might steal some of your jokes.
We got, what's up, Anisha? Vanita Williams. How you doing, baby?
I love Anisha.
We got Kayla checking in from Houston.
Yo, tell them, please, my Facebook family, please share the video. Let people know the Misbelief is live right now on Facebook Live.
It's a funny show, right?
So share it, and also you can call in and be a participant in the show at 504-260-9265.
Chef, call back. Shun, call back.
I should have gave a shout out to Chef Tasha for them plays she cooked this week.
We got Kayla Jasmine in the building.
Hey, Yum.
No, Chef, no, that's
we got Nate Vashti Blue Kazir. Riga Ruby in the building.
She's a real chef. Like,
Courtney G. Bridges, Donna Johnson. GW Dale. What up, Sean? I see you, bruh.
I feel like I know Natasha. I know a lot of these people.
yeah, I mean, she catered for Zulu. She done catered for the little, the white party that I'll never go to outside. What is called?
Miss Carol Sutton, how you doing, Miss Carol?
White party that I never go to.
No,
where them roles at? Is anybody hiring for them roles, Miss Carol?
Well, hold on.
I'm asking because I need a job in this acting. You know.
And one more question. I have a question for everybody. Anybody who need a photographer or some good essence money for a job, holla at your boy. I already got my Sunday booked up. But yeah,
Sunday's already booked up.
Yeah, holla at
you're gonna be at the Jazz Market. You should too. Just saying.
Yeah, get out the crowd. You know, Essence, don't just stay downtown. Go to Aretha Castle Haley or Aretha. Whatever her name is.
Aretha. Black gonna kill me. But all right, y'all, pass me one of them fruit snacks.
Oh, yeah, DC put that in the line. I ain't trying to touch it.
They ain't his.
Oh yeah, I bought them.
Any Black Forest. That means they're free of GMOs and gluten free.
So are you a comedian, an actress?
I'm an actress.
Okay, have you done any plays with DC?
I have not done theater at all. I've done a lot of commercials and I'm studying music.
Okay, awesome.
You know what's funny? I don't call them actresses. I call them actors.
I call myself an actress too, but I find that people like to say actress, and I'm like, okay.
I'm like, all right. I don't call teachers teachers. But you know, it's one of those words, you know.
You said Ava. Call Mike. If somebody share this with B Mike. You know Ava, Duber, whatever her name is.
Luminate.
Yeah. Be Mike, hook her up with Ava.
That's how you not get it fucking up her name.
Right, you gotta get her. Well, you know her name. I don't know her name. It's one of them French names. You know, my name's Spanish, but I can pronounce it.
Bartholomew? Bartholomew.
Yeah, not the one.
But yeah, she's cool though.
Yeah, she seems very cute. Yeah.
She's really cool.
So look, y'all, the last guest, our first guest, Dr. Sheika Square, brought me a gift and DC, but my gift better than his. I got me this chocolate cookies.
I have a question. Anybody who can get me to meet Mary J. Blige for just 5 minutes? Just for 5 minutes. I just want to meet Mary J. Blige.
My uncle is friends with Mary J. Blige.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all, Queen Sugar premieres this Tuesday. We could, you know what I'm saying? Might want to bring that up. You know, Queen Sugar premiering this Tuesday.
Hey.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Hold up. June 20th and 21st on OWN. Yeah.
We're going to say it now. That could be what's going on. 10 y'all. Both y'all, you in it? 10 y'all's in it?
I'm not in this season.
Not
this season.
3 more days. Take and a Bangers will be premiering on Aspire TV on cable. It's a show about them. It's going to be awesome. Aspire TV, Tank and the Bangers. 3 more days. In 3 days, they're going to be on TV.
Oh, wait.
New Orleans
I got another one. In July 21st, go see Girls Trip in theaters. I'm in it. Go see it. Jada Pinkett Smith.
Oh, yeah, I did see your cameo in the trailer.
Regina Hall. Yeah, go see it. It's going to be funny.
Shout out to the women I know that's acting in these streets, you know what I'm saying? Tanyelle, Alexandria, Jessica, Trina, Daisha, who else? Who else I know as women acting? Kanae, Sherelle, who else out there? Billie Jean, Natalie, Miley, who else? Nicole, who else? Lakeisha, Adela. Of course, the queen of all queens of acting, Miss Carol Sutton.
Rhonda.
Oh, Miss Rhonda, gotta give it. That's my mama right there. Miss Rhonda raised me. You know what I'm saying? Who else in this acting for the show and all these black acting women? You know. Shit. Nice. Now Martin's giving me the curse because he know I'm about to leave somebody out, and I don't know who I'm about to leave out. But the thing is, Chelsea Charles.
Just shout out to everybody, every woman that's from.
I want to know what these women I know. These are women that's that I know. That's why I'm shouting these people I know. But to all the women, yes, definitely. You know, to everybody that's black in the black women, all the black women in Black Panther. Shout out to y'all. Y'all are beautiful.
And shout out to you yourself.
Oh no, ain't trust me. You know, I try to be as strong black woman as I can, but you know it's hard in these streets. We all got a strong black woman living inside of us.
I'm not judging you. No judgment.
We all have a strong black woman living inside of us, like that little white girl that says, "Because I'm a strong black woman." Exactly. So Southern Rep father comes home from the wars, like Star Wars. Father comes home from Star Wars. You gonna join the force, boy?
For real, it's a good play. What they got? One more weekend left?
Yeah, this week. That's the last weekend. The next last weekend is it's gonna end on the 26th, I think.
Next Thursday. Wait, I don't even know what today is. Tomorrow and the next Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Southern Rep, go see it.
You got my homeboy Sam Malone in it. We have Robert Doki, Idella Johnson, Lakeisha Glover, Martin Bass Bradford, Harold X Evans, Greg. I can't remember my dog's last name, but Greg, you know who you are. Who else? I forgot the other guy that plays. I can't tell you too much about the play because it'll spoil it. Oh, Zeb. Oh yeah, Ezeb, the unicorn. I think his name is Ezeb. Yeah. I thought. Oh, you know what? I'm thinking about India Mama, because her name is Zeb. But no, Zeb Hollins. Namaste, I am.
Talented actor. What up, Zeb? I love you, brother.
Also, shout out to my man Chris Royal for killing it last night at St. Hotel. 3 Keys.
I know it was the Ace Hotel.
Well, Ace Hotel in 3 Keys.
So check this out. Jamel said, I'm playing your show for everyone in my Uber, and now they're adding it to the iHeartRadio.
Oh, man, we're not on iHeartRadio.
Not yet.
The radio station. What is station not on? 1 minute?
We got, Jamel.
But thank you, Jamel.
See if they can get them on a podcast, Podbean, or...
WBOK1230am.com or misbelief.podbean.com.
What up, Hollywood? We see you in the building. We know you got... Yes, Hollywood on there. Frederick Wood. I know the boss, Hollywood. I'm going to call him Hollywood.
Hollywood, I remember you used to sing with Benjamin Trahan, man. That's when I first saw you live. I was like, man, he sang and do poetry, and y'all was a dope-ass duo.
Man, Hollywood, if you can get in contact with Benjamin, man, tell him to hit me up.
Man,
I Atlanta.
Man, I thought Hollywood would be on the radio station right now because he's usually running that beat with DJ Rod Smooth.
We do.
So,
it ain't.
You're right. But if you are running that beat while catching us live too, thank you, brother.
Badge just said this. We on Google Play
and iTunes. Yep. So subscribe to us on that.
What else?
Is that Sultan? Sultan? Snatch your life.
I like this song.
I feel like I need to be validated.
Yeah, you never learn.
And we back. Oh, we coming back. said we back. Snatch your life, man. Welcome back to the Misbelief Radio Show with your host DC Paul, the Millennial Arsenio. And as always, I'm here with a creative cast of cool kids cruising right along with me as my co-host. Over there in the booth, who we got?
Mastermind, love about the
And what song was that you were just playing, Mastermind?
That was Sultana, Isham, man. That was what's that? Snatch?
Snatch Your Life. Yeah, I've seen him do that song live at Always Lounge. Sultana Isham, he was at Couches last night. Right, that person was at Couches last night. Very, very talented artist. I love that person. Sultana, we'll have you on the radio show real soon. Meanwhile, who else that is in the booth with you? Whoa, keeping it black with India Mack. How you doing? And who else that is back there in the booth? Was you meditating just now? What was you doing? Malik the Freak, meditating on the same position. Have it ready and make it real freaky. We're gonna take it back and take it back nasty like. And over here to my left, who that is?
Madania agrees with one social, and I'm thinking of the tagline.
You still ain't got no tagline? Still ain't got no long enough.
Sorry.
And our special co-host for the week, who that is?
J.Steel, keeping it real, making you feel all types of.
Oh, man. Oh. Facts.
I thought you were going to say make me feel ill.
Facts.
I'm just saying. It's a good thing.
Good things. Good vibes. No.
That's cool, man. We got some more. What's going on out here? J.Steel, you got a few more, right? What else you got?
Yeah. So I would be totally wrong if I didn't give a shout out to the New Orleans Film Festival Film Society. I actually handle education and outreach.
Do you?
With them, yes, I do.
Okay, tell me more.
So I'm an actor, but I also work with them, meaning that I coordinate all education outreach. Work with different schools in the city to get the film directors that get chosen for each film festival and bring them to the schools and set up like a program so they can learn about directing, acting, writing. Yeah.
Wow, okay.
But the big deal right now is that we have our Emerging Voices mentorship program that's coming up. The deadline is July 14th. Basically, this was created to fill the lack of opportunities for local African American and Black diaspora directors to meaningfully connect with industry leaders. And the applicants are typically filmmakers with narrative or documentary projects, experimental films, and music videos in the development or pre-production phase. If you want to submit to this, you can go to NewOrleansFilmFestival.org and click on the About section and go to Emerging Voices. Basically, it's a great way for young, local, Black directors, filmmakers, writers to get their things seen by industry executives and people that can fund these projects and actually get
what's the dates on this?
So the applications are open now, and the final deadline is July 14th.
Nice, that's good to know. So drop that website one more time.
It is www.NewOrleansFilmFestival.org.
I'm gonna look into that. That's good stuff, man. I got what's going on out here. So as y'all know, as some of y'all know, on Tuesdays I host this open mic comedy show called The Spontaneous Show.
Do you know?
At Bar Redux. Yeah, you've been before, you know. But only you never been. And we real friends. How you never came to my show? But it's an open mic comedy show where a bunch of funny local comedians work on our new stuff. And open mics is where we do the stuff we're not sure if it's funny or not, where we need an audience to respond and let us know how it is. On Tuesdays, we open list at 7:30. Start the show about 8:20, 8:30ish. And we go until 11, and it's been going good the past few Tuesdays, right? We have some funny people in the city.
Extremely funny, yes. I can vouch for that.
I mean, and my executive producer, Joseph Pons, he's a thespian, believe it or not. Yeah, he sure is. Check out the haircut.
Such a thespian.
Such a thespian. That's just an old nasty thespian. He's just all over the city with it. No, he recently started doing comedy. I think the Spontaneous Show might have been the first mic he did, but he done caught the bug. And he done became funny. He writing like real punchlines and jokes and stuff.
Became funny?
Well, cause you know, I'm about to be real with you. You know, when everybody thinks stand up, it looks fun. Maybe it looks easy. You know, very rarely is somebody funny their first time trying to stand up. You know, it takes work. All that's good and accomplished in this world takes work. And he went at it a couple times, and like honestly, is to me a legit comedian in the city. I'm waiting for somebody else to book him so I could be like, I knew it. That's my prodigy. I did that. That punchline, I have wrote it for him. Half wrote it for him. That's me. All right.
Right.
What you say about that? I would just give him my homie props. He's funny, and I'm gonna take some credit for it. I am. Yep, I did that.
What?
I failed to mention that.
Joseph?
Man, so this past Wednesday at the Jazz Market, he sang "Missing You" by Toto.
He has a beautiful voice.
"Kissing You" by Toto. Oh yeah,
Wow.
well, somebody was his pride and joy, his baby boy, and he was really feeling it. And he rocked that song.
Can we get a little something right now?
No, he's not. He's on duty right now.
I'm sorry.
That's cool. So, Mastermind, what's going on out here? Give us more information. Morton Bradford is in Father Comes Home from the Wars at Southern Rep Theater that ends next weekend. Is the last weekend for it. I guess we can't say too much about what it's about. You can go to the Facebook page. You can go to Southern Rep. I believe it's southernreptheater.com. Maybe that's the wrong address. I'm assuming it's it.
Just Google Southern Rep.
Google Southern Rep Theater. And
it's on their Facebook.
Yeah, man. Speaking of that, man, so they're doing this thing at Southern Rep all this month where every Friday before the Friday show, they have some black artists from the city who are performing whatever their art is on the outside stage. It's a free performance before the paid performance. So I'm booked on it next Friday. I'll be doing a comedy set, and then I'm going to see Father Comes Home from the Wars. So if you're interested in like getting some laughs and then getting some cries, let's go to Southern Rep Theater next Friday. I think I'm on stage. What time it is? 7? I'm on stage at 7, and then the show starts at 8. So we're going to have some fun with it. Speaking of that, man, earlier today, right before I came here, I was at Southern Rep Theater. They had a Juneteenth celebration where myself, Frequency, and Spirit, formerly known as Monica McIntyre, we all did performances right before the show. And it was a lot of fun. I did comedy for like a good 9 people in the audience. And I felt good about it, you know. Malik, what's going on out here, man?
Well, first I want to know what offensive racist joke did you say at the Juneteenth?
All of them. All of them. Every offensive. You didn't like "Thank You"?
Why not?
Sometimes it was mean. Sometimes "Thank You" gets mixed responses. But yeah, it was this older lady kind of front row, almost center, and I did most of my set while making eye contact with her. And I did vagina wipes. I used the N-word a whole bunch of times. I did. She encouraged me. She was just laughing the whole time. I said, "Ma'am, you were the main reason why I'm ruining my life right now."
She was a white woman? Or
no, she was a black woman. She was an older black woman, and she just loved my racist jokes. And she was into them. Surprisingly, she was into them. It was a lot of fun.
She was like, "I remember that." She was like, "I remember that."
Check it out, man. I'm funny. Just catch one of my shows. One of these nights, I'll be out here being funny. India Mack, you have what's going on out here, baby?
Yeah, we have Brother J.Steel bailing people out of prison.
Did he hit somebody locally?
I'm not
Well, then,
that just brought me to shed light on. Last week I talked about the amendments that were going to Congress to be passed or amended or not passed on Friday. So all those bills are on the Louisiana legislative website today. If you want to go check them out, they actually say it's 249. And that's legis.le.gov. And I only read through 8 of them today, but I'm going to get through all of them because I always read all of them. And one of the ones that they have amended is the habitual offender law, which is like wonderful because at one time if you committed a crime, let's say you shoplifted, you got 5 years, and then 3 years later you shoplift again, you can get those 5 years and then reserve the 5 years that had passed.
oh wow.
Yeah, you already served, or you can no longer do that. They also lessen the amount of time you have to serve for drug offenses, and that's
You make me want to read more. Like you just found this. This came across your timeline because my timeline is foolishness. Okay, you're better than me. That's fine. You can be better than
You
me.
just need to know what people are voting for so that when it's time for people to go up for re-election, you know, it tells you who voted to pass the bill or who was against the bill, and you look at those things so that when people want to be elected or re-elected, you can say, no, because remember bill number 1208.
I feel like that's what you do when you go in the voting booth. You be like, no, maybe, vote.
Yeah, I talk to people about it too, and a lot of people want me to be more vocal about it, like on social media and stuff. They want me to start like
You should.
podcasts and things like that. I'm thinking about it, but you know, it's like, do I want to get into those head-butting arguments with people about things because I'm very opinionated, and I think that's part of the reason that stopped me. But I have my life coach now that I'm going to call.
Who? Dr. Sheika Square?
Yeah.
It is true.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Do it because I really like,
Man, she be keeping it black.
You sure you don't want to be a politician?
I would vote for you. For whatever you want to be, the alderman. We don't have aldermen, but if you want to be one,
constable.
What does constable even do? You want to be the constable?
Nobody knows.
Constable India Mack. No, I heard that the constable was the Is that not the person that do the money?
I think he made. I think he brings eviction notices. I'm serious.
Really? Okay. India, I can see you bringing eviction notices. That could be your job. You evict people. Give them the stank face.
Ride the Maverick.
Ride the Maverick. Indian Mack, ride the Maverick. You know what? If they separate New Orleans East into its own city, I would change my image.
I would love to see that happen because the East is not getting enough love. I think you'd be a wonderful mayor.
Well, I don't want the East to secede from the city of New Orleans, but if it would have happened, because I've been to East Beach, 7012E for life, you heard me. But yeah, I would change my image. I would become more political. I would stop doing drugs, and I would try to run for mayor. I would.
And then encourage the West Bank to become,
So they will battle each other.
You trying to shrink the city of New Orleans? Bars. The East got it. I'm telling you, the East got so many unknown.
The East gonna put them tolls.
Rappers.
You get to the East.
What if we get a toll bridge going to the East? That would be horrible. we got any more going on out here? Because I want to get to this neck. What's up, Malik?
Tonight they have Friends in Flow at Atypical. It's a bar on Urban South Brewery. Oh, I said that wrong. At 1645 Chopper Tulis. They're gonna have music, a DJ, Bloom, New Orleanians, Wiring and Stone, photography by Zach Brennan. I don't know who that is. The Good League Cigars. They also have someplace. Have you ever heard of the Aphrodisiac Nola food truck?
Yes.
I never had them.
I've never had them either, but I've heard
Okay, so they're gonna be there as well. It sounds like it's good. And the DJ would be Legatron. And they have a performance by Erica Flowers. And that will be going on until 11 o'clock tonight.
You know, I like how you just shaded that photographer, though.
Oh, it's Jamaican food. So, yeah, so Friends and Flow at this bar on Chapatula, 1645.
Nice, and that's what's going on out here, y'all. So I'm ready to get to that neck, because I heard what the neck might be about. I'm trying to see what it is, yo. So this is one of my favorite segments here on the Misbelief Radio Show. My homie Morton Bradford. I like to let him go unbridled for like a quick 5-6 minutes on somebody, and just give him that good neck. So Mastermind, drop that neck for the week.
This is ThatActorGuy, Morton Bradford.
Turn it up. Turn it up.
Platforms at Mr. Bats. Spell it, Mr. Outer. You ain't gonna get your boy in. I'm representing the Fly with Bats podcast as well as the Misbelief. As you well.
I'm feeling right now.
No, go ahead. I bought it together.
Most likely DC done already laid out what that means. Since I'm the pastor of nectology, the HNIC head necker in charge, doctor of neconomics, using my pistivity to position people with pubic perspectives into their proper positions, using the poems of my songs, being the poem pilot himself. Of course, I'm here right now to give somebody an epic neck, and a big neck has to go to, man, every freaking juror and the judge that was involved in the ruling of the Philando Castile killer getting off. And I'm sorry, DC. I'm sorry, Miss Susan. I'm sorry, whoever listening, bro. It's gonna be a hard thing for me to be trying to bite my tongue and not curse in this segment. But I don't want to get us canceled, so I'm gonna try my hardest. But I don't know anybody in Black America. I know other people we can too, but I don't give a damn. In Black America, who can hear this verdict and not feel like it's Negro hunting season, but a lack of a better term. They might as well go make it legal. It's unfortunate how numbing the crab gets that you just know that beyond a shadow of a doubt that it might as well be written to the police officer's job description that if they shoot an inner, they will get off. Because this is coming on the eve of the Terrence Crutcher situation. This man had his hands up, straight up and down, white lady shot him cold-blooded, and she get off. Now, this man here was even better off because Terrence Crutcher, they tried to put on drugs. All right, they put drugs on Terrence Crutcher. Oh, Mike Brown was a thug. They say that your boy shouldn't have been running. They say the other dude was big, so they had to subdue him when he couldn't breathe. Okay, we got all these excuses and excuses and excuses and excuses. But for J.Steel, I'm trying to find an excuse, man. Everybody's community vouched. He was a great person. He worked with kids. He was a role model. He was a father. Wasn't his kid in the car, bro? My dude was enjoying his life in his own little bubble. You dig? He get pulled over. You came and invaded this man's space. And the man told you, I have a gun on me just to let you know. You want me to go to my wallet for my ID? Oh, yeah, I'll do that. And as he's following your direction, you shoot him and you get away with it. They get zero punishment. Even if there's some shadow of doubt that's in there, you don't want to give him the book, you don't want to give him life, you don't want to give him death, you don't want to do whatever you don't want to do to him. You mean to tell me killing people and taking a life means nothing whatsoever? So if I just go get me a badge, I can just start killing mofos, and as long as I use the tried and true, especially if I'm a white person, I felt that my life was in danger. And then I just get off free, scot-free, nothing happened. Whole families murdered. The black community and the police department have issues going back to when they was rounding us up I'm gonna say when they was rounding us up as slaves. So you push that forward to when they was rounding us up just to make quota. You push that forward and they just round us up and now they just shoot us straight up on camera. They tell every black man in America, nope, you can't be killed in this school. They tell every black mother in America, nope, your kid can be killed. That's fine. Every black father. You would think that with so much uproar, so much protest, so much bloodshed, so much information, so much experience, so much that we're learning, so much that's been happening in the climate of the country that we in, you would think that even if you're the jury of this situation, you're looking like, you know what, that's effed up. And I don't understand this cowardly nonsense where you sign up to a position that should be the most highly respected position in the community, man. You decided to look out for us. That should be a job when we see a cop, we should feel safe. We should feel good. I should want to give this man a hug, an ice cream cone, a beignet, and everything else, you hear me? But instead, fear, goosebumps, hate. But when the shoe is on the other foot, y'all create crap like Blue Lives Matter laws to ensure that anybody who hurts a homeless cop will get life. The gag is, that was already true. Have you ever heard a cop killer not getting life? You get to a point where you don't even know what to do. So yes, hell damn D, every juror, every judge, all of them. That man, I wish I could get words. Our justice system, I'm sorry, DC, I gotta break the rules. We might get canceled. I gotta just tell them off at the top of my dome that y'all are and you the long way. And you are
not the bone way.
And your mama don't love you. Cheese and grit smelling ass. Sure. And I ain't mean to take your comedic show down this time, DC, so my bad, dog. You hear me? Back to your regularly scheduled programming. This is your boy, Martin Bass Bradford, the actor guy. You know, man, I'll be back in a couple of weeks. Shouts out to you. I got a glass of flowers. Get it down. Lord. Rest in peace.
Did he say the long way? Oh my goodness. The long way. Because never the short way. If she don't do it, never do it the short way. Man, that was that neck. And it was so deserving. So deserving, man. So, so all the people who are in the room with me, people who can hear my voice, people who are watching on Facebook Live, to the black men who are living and listening, man. Thank you for being here. I love you, brother. Shout out to all the women who didn't lose their son or their daughter today. I love you. We made it, and tomorrow is another day, another chance to get it right. And that's all I got for that one.
That's real.
That's real. Yeah. So we're gonna do a Sankofa session. Malik, my brother, the Sphinx Taurian. Malik, my brother Malik Bartholomew is the creator of No Nola Tours and also Frozen Photography. We've been shooting some magic recently, man. Some photo shoots. You just wait. They drop them on social media. They're gonna be nasty, real nasty. But he should do the Sankofa session this week. The Sankofa session is when we take a look back. We as millennials reflect and meditate on something or someone, something that came before us to make us who we are. Right?
Right.
So Malik, who are we reflecting on today?
You know, when we think about what happened this week with this verdict, and also it comes up on Monday, will be June 19th. And in New Orleans, we typically do not celebrate the holiday called Juneteenth. And historically, we don't celebrate it because black people in New Orleans were actually already freed. The Union Army captured New Orleans in 1862. So by the time it got to Texas in like 1860 or 1870, 1865, we had already been developing, doing things, and advocating. But I wanted to highlight Juan St. Malo. A lot of people know Juan St. Malo. Juan St. Malo was an African who actually was a maroon. He ran away from his plantation. And what a lot of people don't know, in Louisiana was historic. We know about the maroons like the Jamaicans, Blue Mountain, Jamaica, and the maroons in Jamaica ran to the Blue Mountains, and they had the best coffee in this region of Jamaica. Where in New Orleans and Louisiana, it was noted that the Africans would run away to the swamp. This was actually the swamp region. And they would run away to the swamp and live together among themselves. And the most notorious slave rebel was Juan St. Malo. He developed a community. And not only did that, he trained them to fight. So they knew how to fight. They would raid like the different farms. They would raid the French Quarter. They was just about their life. And the Spanish officials was actually adamant of trying to capture them. They eventually captured Juan St. Malo, and they tortured him to find out how did he manage to have such a large encampment in the swamp. I mean, it was over 500 people. There's an old Indian song saying he didn't say a murmuring word because he never revealed his secrets, no matter how bad they tortured him. And on June the 19th, they actually killed him in Jackson Square. Wow. And they left his body, his comrade's body there to rot for months. Wow. And a lot of black people actually were hanged or murdered in Jackson Square, which a lot of people don't know because that was the official town square. So his body literally laid there after June 19th to rot for months. And they made the Africans in the French Quarter process and see his body to show them that if you do something like this, this is what will happen to you. And I think this is what's going on now with Philando Castile, that it serves as an example of this is what we can do to you. But out of all that, we always fought. We fought in the Civil War. We fought in World War II. So we're always resisting. We're always going to keep striving until we get liberation. So shout out to Juan St. Malo, this great African warrior here in New Orleans, who not only is a spirit of fight, but that spirit still lives in our Indians, in our dance, in our song, and we will continue to fight. So, Juan St. Malo, he's our same co-session.
Yes, indeed. Thank you, Brother Sphinx Story and Malik Bartholomew. That was good. Juan St. Malo. Yes.
Remember the name. It's one of those names that you don't learn about.
No, I didn't remember that before.
Right.
Thank you, brother. Thank you sincerely. That was good stuff. So this has been the Misbelief Radio Show, I believe, episode 17. I had a lot of fun. Thank y'all for being here. I thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for watching. And if you have friends, tell your friends to download the podcast at TheMisbelief.podbean.com. Check us out, man. So I've been your host, DC Paul, the Millennial Arsenio. And who are my friends?
Yo, this is Malik. No Tours. I know it all. I got to come up with a better tagline. I don't know. I'm going to have to work with you.
Malik the Freak. Who else you got here?
J.Steel, keeping it real. Follow me on Instagram, j.steel.
Mm-hmm. It's your boy Madania with One Social. You can follow me on all social medias at One Social Nola, or my personal Instagram, ESTD1986.
Follow him at Secret Daddy on Twitter. And then who we got there in the booth?
Keeping it black with Indian Mack.
That's real. And who else we got there?
Here's your boy Mastermind, and you can find me all over the internet at
And I'm your host, DC Paul. Find me all over the internet at Slimhotep, SLIMMHOTEP. And this has been episode 17. Listen, if your dad is in your life, make sure you make him feel special. Do something for him tomorrow. If there's a man in your life who's standing in that gap where your father should be, do something for him, man, because that's necessary. It is. So, do we have a song to play for the last 3 minutes?
Yeah, we got one.
What you got?
We got one by Vigoruz called "We Ain't Going Home."
Vigoruz, but they got some good songs. Yeah. Brian, you got some magic you're working with, man. Tune in next week. We'll be here the same time, same place, WBOK AM 1230 with the Misbelief Radio Station, Misbelief Radio Show. And yeah,
Misbelief Station.
Hey.
It's coming.
We see y'all next week.
All right, Ra, yourself, what's up?
Rock came in?
He's joined in with us.
Because we played his song.
Turin. You know what's up, Turin? Tehran.
No, Tehran. Tehran's from Madania. Come on, about
oh yeah, they have Juneteenth celebration at the Culver Theater. Desmond Allen, how you doing? What's up, Miss Nettie Jones Cockham?
Dad, we're going to Wake and Bacon together. And Nettie, what's up, Miss Nettie? Miss Nettie, that's my.
I'm going to ask you just go wild out.
Snatch your life, DC.
Shout out to Petty Mayonnaise for the dope ass shirt, bro. Like, people love the shirt. Thank y'all for tuning in to the Misbelief Radio Show, man. We'll be here same time, same place next week. And that's all my good friends.
Yeah.
You hear me? Amazing ass cast. And as always, my dog, Joseph Pons. He the man, yeah. He the man, yeah. All right, so that pose.
Oh, you got the charger?
We see y'all
Like you mind, like you so shy.
some other time.